Well, speaking of pains in the ass, like we were just talking about, we've got, yeah, torn muscles. We have, I guess this one's not so much painful, but it's distressing that we're growing gills, and the call to sea has, it is a risk every time we go to the seaside area. So hopefully that means we can just avoid going there. We have no weapon. Does that sound right? Oh, we put it all in storage. That's right. Let's go to our home real quick. So access our storage. Yeah, we put it all in. So let's get the camera and the meat cleaver. Gonna equip that shit. I'll also have the flashlight. I'll have them both. Force note. What would that be worth? I don't think that's necessary right now. Let's put it back in storage. We got a few things then. Gotta lose against an enemy. We actually have to survive an encounter against a specific enemy. So for anybody who is watching on Twitch, at least, you can see this. I guess if you're not watching on Twitch, you might be able to kind of see the text above my screen. That's the basic summary right there. But yeah, the basic gist is that there's an enemy called something truly evil we must survive an encounter with which we must survive an encounter, or against which we must survive an encounter. It's an encounter that is not easy to find. Whoa! It is not easy to find this particular creature. He is a... not Fod. Fod is not the creature. Fod is a handsome, charming lad, and I will not stand for slander against this gentleman. What's up, Fod? Thank you for that raid, buddy. Appreciate you, fella. Do a quick shout out for Mr. Fod here. No, we're talking about an in-game creature. Those just joining us, we are playing World of Horror, and we're trying to unlock. Oh, you beat me to it, Argas. You could hear the clickety clacks of my keyboard. We're trying to find a particular creature called something truly evil. It is a multi-step process getting to reach this creature or getting it to appear, and then once it appears, there's a certain criteria you must fulfill in order to be able to survive an encounter with him. From my knowledge, from my understanding, you really can't kill something truly evil. You can only survive him. And if we can survive him, we get 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 Steam keys of this game to give away to viewers. So we'll hopefully be achieving that hopefully soon-ish. Not sure if it'll be tonight, not sure if it'll be sometime this weekend, but sometime soon-ish. That is the plan. But thank you to Fod. Appreciate you, buddy. But, yeah, let's see what Fod was up to. He was doing some Resident Evil 2. Fod has been doing a cool Resident Evil project on his stream. He's been doing a project where he's trying to play through, I think it's all mainline Resident Evil games throughout the course of October. I don't know if it includes spin-offs. I don't know if you've been skipping around at all. Like, oh, let me do 3, then 1, then 4. Or if you're doing it in order. But I know it's been a big old heckin' project, man. Did I look it up? I actually did. Oh, gosh, so I looked it up. I feel a little bad consulting the wiki, but you were right. It's so specific. It's the right way to do it, honestly. Finished up RE2, 0 through 8. That's a lot. Woo, buddy. That is a lot, yeah. 0 to 3, because, yeah, I realized that, yeah, Halloween, of course, is not too far off, but... Is it the originals? Or is it the remakes? Because I guess there's remakes of, certainly 1, 2, and 3. I don't know so much about 0. Let's check the TV real quick. Already seen that one. And we already got our allowance, our one fund per week. I guess allowance. I guess this is the implication. Excuse me, implication. This is all taking place in about a week. Can't take any more baths, unfortunately, as much as I would like to. Check the peephole. Nothing there. Let's continue. Start a new mystery. It's more that we're continuing a mystery, right? What was it? Saved by the Bell. No, here we go. Yeah. Contagious Coma, Evolving Eels. Oh, no. I think we finished one. We finished one of these 2. And then at the end, we said, all right, we'll save and quit. So we can start a new one then. Let's do the Eels one, because I think that'll have us getting a buddy. I could very much use a buddy right now. Because our guy is kind of low on stamina, very much low on reason, that's for sure. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it did have a bit of a glow up. That makes sense. For 0, that is, yeah. Doing the remakes, gotcha, yeah. What's your favorite one so far, Fod? If you have, like, a favorite Resident Evil, or if, like, you had a point where you were like, well, I thought blank was my favorite, but now that I'm replaying this other one's my favorite. Resident Evil 3. Okay, so, yeah, maybe a little bit of bouncing around. That's legit. That's legit. So, so we have our friend Kana, who lives in the same complex. And Kana points out, we've actually done this quest once before. This is one of the first ones we ever did, actually. So Kana says, well, there's one of our neighbors has this weird eel obsession. And in this particular case, one person pointed out that Kana's pronouns are randomized. In this particular case, Kana's is she, which is cool. The creepy neighbor was carrying jars inside of his apartment. Is it like... Or yeah, what weird fish did he find this time? It sounds like he's all about weird fish. We gotta go to Seaside twice to get the side quest. I can't remember if we actually end up going to Seaside naturally in this quest. I'm a little bit nervous to go Seaside too often because of this curse that we have right now with our gills, the call to sea and such. But I think I generally remember when the end is about to happen, so if we don't naturally have 2 Seaside visits, I'll make sure to sprinkle some in manually, just to make sure. Some of the Resident Evil 1's remakes background stuff got lost from the original, I'm guessing. I've heard the original Resident Evil remake is quite good, but it wouldn't shock me if, yeah, there were some aspects that didn't quite get translated over. One of my buddies was saying that he thinks that the Resident Evil 1 remake is like a pretty good, like, general replacement from the original. But yeah, I kind of theorize, since I've not played the original or the remake, I've only played a Resident Evil 4. So I'm pretty behind, but I always wondered if, like, yeah, there were certain aspects of the game that did not get translated over. That's a good point too, yeah, chronologically, yeah. Inzumasu? Yes, that is, I think that's exactly what it's meant to be. Because the curse is obviously gills, and it's very reminiscent of, I guess the short story is Shadow over Innsmouth, famous Lovecraft short story. That's all about the fishmen. The Dagon followers, I believe, specifically. Yeah. Originally, RE3, yeah. But then 0, then 1 remake, and then back on 3. I respect it, yeah. Yeah, that's how it would be mangled, yeah. Well, given the setting, it makes perfect sense. So we already have our neighbor friend. Our neighbor friend who's with us, and I think if we check this, Kana has, let's see. So that's good. We received 1 less damage from attacks during combat encounters. That's very, very good. You'll note that we have no option to kill her, which is good. I don't want to kill her, but she's like attached to this quest. She's attached to this quest, so she is with us. She's in it to win it. Got our meat cleaver. We have no spells. At some point, I actually might consider getting a spell or 2, if possible. Check out the apartments. No TH sound. That's what I've heard. Yeah, there's certain phenoms that don't happen in the Japanese language. By the way, we were just talking about this. We were just talking about this creature called something truly evil. This is one of the ways that can begin the process of this creature appearing. And wouldn't you know it, it's the one flavor of this encounter that we've never actually tried. If you let him come up with his own stuff, nothing bad happens. If you share your experience, if you are lucky, you lose experience, but you gain 2 funds, because he pays you for sharing your story with him. But instead, horror manga artist struggling to come up with an ending to his newest story. We ask, well, what the fuck? We say, what is he drawing? This painted thing. I feel weak and I excuse myself to leave. Something truly evil has you at its grasp. Good. That's good. We like this. We like that a lot. Now, as it stands right now, I actually would not survive the encounter. I think you need 9 of both, what's it called? Attributes to be able to survive the encounter. So, I'm not sure we have what it takes right now, but we'll see. We'll roll the dice. Yeah, Jill is cool. Yeah, for sure. There's the movie promos. There's a Mega Man stuff. Oh, that's fun. I realized that I'm guessing for the remake, right? Yeah, that they would have added some other Capcom funsies in there. That's good. By the way, I need to equip the camera. There we go. Flashlight is good too. But unfortunately we can't equip both. I mean, yes, you could wear the camera around your neck and have the flashlight in your hand, but it's too much. It's too much to ask. All right, so no dice there, but maybe he went to the school. Let's go to... How's the Doom counter? I think it's okay. Let's go to the library. Let's see if I can get a new spell. Make notes or get a spell. Let's get a spell. I found a new spell. Cool. Exit the library. What'd I get? I got Third Eye. More knowledge and perception until the end of the mystery. Cost 3 reason. I don't love it. Oh, that's a good point, though. If I needed to restore reason, forgetting spells is one way to do it. Something to consider. Okay. So anyway, the guy we're pursuing, he works at the school. Let's investigate. See what he's got. Just lots of fun little, yeah, Capcom shoutouts. That's kind of fun. That sounds fun. What's up, Silverant, by the way? Good to see you, bud. Strange black doll propped up against the wall. I don't have this one, so I will go closer. But it is not... It is not just a doll. It is something else entirely. A half-eaten corpse. Alright, I actually thought that was going to be an encounter, or like a combat encounter like it was last time we saw that. Because we've seen that once before. Kinda takes a jar home. Not a good idea, homie. Do you have a feeling it's watching us? Yeah, she's sipping her soda, calmly staring at this creepy-ass creature. Go back to the apartments and see if we can find any other evidence of the lad. Let's take the stairs instead. But I trip on something. I tripped on something and now it's standing up. The twisted corpse, I remember him. He damages reason, which is the thing I'm hurting the most. Now he is a ghost enemy. Oh boy. Well, we do have the meat cleaver. I can do 10 damage to him, which is quite good. Although I have quite a bit of funding. Oh man, it's a shame I can't do, yeah, 5 too many. That's a shame. How's about this? What I can do is he's at 15 right now. It's a bit of a dice rolling here. If I could prevent that reason damage, that'd be really cool. This would take him down to -5 power. And that would potentially make him miss. Let's try that. I dodged the attack. So we're gonna kind of whittle this guy down little by little, and I'm gonna continue to lower his power rating with the camera flash ability. Extremely good power. Extremely good. And then we will use the meat cleaver to sever their ties to our world. I'm guessing the reason we can do this is because it's a sharp object. Because we can do it with the scissors as well. I wasn't ever sure why, but I'm guessing that the sharpness of the object is what lets us use it as a magic attack in very specific circumstances. Alright, so he's trying to suffocate me. Oh, he succeeded. He succeeded, and yeah, he's smacking our reason down. Yeah, managed to shake him off, gasping for air. Okay, I thought that meant we were blocking him. Okay, so in this case, damn, maybe it was not successful. I thought it said we dodged the attack at one point, but we've been taking reason damage this whole time. I should have been paying more attention. So in this case, we're just gonna finish him off. It's there's no chance to miss. It's just guaranteed damage. One reason is not good. One reason is very little. I'm going to forget my spell. Get a little bit of reason back, and by the way, he wants us to go back to the apartments. I'm gonna go back home and take a rest. So our brain is hurting. Stamina's fine, but brain is fucking dying. Absolutely dying. Contorting bodies and a nightmarish monster. Yeah, well, this probably won't surprise anybody, but this game is very much influenced by Lovecraft and Junji Ito, all these famous horror illustrators and authors out there. So A lot of cool and spooky stuff. What happens if you reach 0? You die. I think when reason... Well, actually, I could be wrong. I know with stamina, if it gets below 0, you are not in a good... You're not in good shape. And if you begin an encounter with less than 1... Or less than 0. No, well, less than 1 stamina, then you die. So you do have some grace period. Reason might be the same, so if we get down to -1 or -2 with reason, then we might be okay. But if we then begin an encounter with a negative amount or a 0 or less amount, then we die. I think that's how it works. But of course, that means you need to be able to raise it back up, and that's hard sometimes, especially when that doom counter is ticking upwards. Because we can, of course, sleep back at home, but that increases the doom counter, so that's the issue. Yeah, reason is like sanity, and stamina is physical HP. So there's mental health and physical health, and if either one gets down too low, then it becomes a problem. I think if combat causes either to go below -5, then you're done, son. I think that's how it works. Yeah. And then you die in real life, yes. Yes. It's kind of like if you hold hands before marriage, you get pregnant, and then you die. No, you get pregnant, you go to hell, and then you die. In that order. Now we've seen this one. We're gonna lift the heaviest box, because we've got stamina. We've got stamina to burn. This is actually a very good event to get, because when you're low on reason, you want to be able to, convert one to the other. So this is fine. We found evidence of someone burning the papers. I'm kind of like not really reading the notes too much here, because we've already gone through this adventure a couple times. I guess once, rather. Says we still need to do the apartment investigation. What neighbor was into eels, it seems. I'm gonna go ahead and do the seaside investigation now, because I think we are getting somewhat close to the end here for this particular mission. Mystery, whatever you call it. Yeah, you die in the game, you die in real life. Exactly. There's a percent chance that coming here could be bad. Well, this was bad. We just lost the reason we gained. That's a shame. There's something gigantic and invisible, and I can swear it's watching me. Alright, let's do it one more time. Investigate seaside. It's good to see auto exec, by the way. Hope you're doing well. People wearing strange masks. Okay, voices are muffled and distorted. I think the last time I did this one. Are they hiding something? I'll do this one. The masked people are swarming through the store, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. Goods prices have skyrocketed. Okay. So that means we lost some money, which is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. So good to know. I think with the far right option, I think you lose reason. The middle one probably like you lose stamina, maybe. Oh, there's the one that procced. Unfortunate, even more reason loss. But we have the bonus quest resolved, which is good. The side quest, which is good. This game can be unreasonable. Yes, it can. Oh, fuck. Oh, now wait a gosh darn second. Is this... I don't think this is tied to something truly evil. Lying on a pillow in your bedroom. It's cash enough from someone who's been watching you. We promise to meet you soon. I don't recognize this one. I read the wiki. I don't have the wiki in front of me right now, but when I read it earlier, this does not jump out at me as being familiar, so I don't think this is relevant to the something truly evil quest line. One second, I gotta close this other thing I've got open right now. How many playthroughs have I completed? I've actually only completed the tutorial and the extracurricular activities playthrough. So we did the tutorial playthrough, which is just one mystery by itself. And then we did 4 mysteries, which is the extracurricular difficulty. We did the 4 mysteries difficulty. I've yet to complete any kind of 5 mystery run, even on like, because we've tried the challenge a couple times, the cold turkey challenge. This is just a plain run, just a quick run, or a quick play run, that is. And it's still tough. It's still really tough. Kana wants to break into his apartment, see what he's hiding in there, and we're over here like, man, just throw that jar full of demon eels in the trash. That shit is not worth it. Oh, now we're going back to Seaside. Don't I feel like a silly? Don't I feel like a silly person? Spooked to death. We got doomed to death. I think last time we got reasoned to death. No, wait, no. What was it? Or was it stamina? Maybe it was stamina. I can't remember. But yeah, we've definitely been doomed to death, too. A statuette half buried in the sand. Yo, fucking the lighthouse moment. Not fucking the lighthouse, but the movie, The Lighthouse moment. Incredibly good movie. Same director as The Witch, my favorite horror movie. Take a step closer. Of course we're going to take it home. Surprisingly heavier than it looks. You take it home and wonder where you'll display it. It's a bad idea. I done did it. I done did it. If we do encounter something truly evil, we are in the worst shape possible. The worst fucking shape. We did get pretty... Yeah, we were able to hold it together pretty well because we were able to use the desperate move, the desperation move, so often in combat, which helped us and kind of carried us. But yeah, it's not going to bail us out of every situation, unfortunately. I feel like such a dumbass for investigating the seaside prematurely. That means this is going to be... Oh, okay, so it's threat level 1. Now we know. I always wondered when that would display. So this is what I was looking for previously. This up here. This is the something truly evil threat counter. That needs to get to 4 for us to reach that guy. And there's more things we need to do and encounter that will up the ante of that particular likelihood of this fella appearing. Boosted Doom potentially, yes. Strength build, yeah. No, you're right, Jamie. You're right. I didn't realize until it was kind of too late that it was maybe not the best approach. And honestly, that's how a lot of these games tend to go when it comes to roguelikes. You kind of have to recognize what is a good build to work towards and kind of spec around it. That's why since we've been using the meat cleaver, I have been spending more into strength, since this is more or less what we're sticking to for the time being. Study fish, I do believe so. Struggling painter, which is what we saw. Mail day, which we haven't seen yet here. Unfinished painting, I think we've seen that one, but we have seen oddly shaped package. Yeah. Apartments, yeah, exactly. Well, we're going to school, and we were in apartments earlier. Yeah, what it really comes down to is if we get an opportunity where we have really good stats, and we get the struggling painter event, I might just kind of grind out the apartments and the downtown encounters for a little bit, just to increase the likelihood of it happening, because it's a tough encounter and it would probably mean that the run will end in disaster. It's like you have to pick one: try to finish the run or try to do an honest to goodness something truly evil encounter. And you know, we'll see obviously. I guess if nothing else, if we get like close to my end of my time with this game and we still haven't had the encounter with something truly evil, then I would probably try to power game it a little bit and try to just grind out encounters in the apartments, even just at the start, to get the encounter with the struggling artist and kind of go from there. Because yeah, some of these you kind of have to go out of your way to do. By the way, we know how this one ends. Let's go ahead and help her. Unfortunately, we lose some stamina as a result. So there's a jar holding questionable biological specimens. Should fetuses have so many legs? All right, so now we're investigating the neighbor's apartment. This means the quest is nearing its end. We know how this one goes. We all remember. All right, so last time we went bathroom and then bedroom. This time, let's escape. I want to get a different ending. This time, let's escape. Never even knew this was an option for this one. You run like a coward from your neighbor's place. Never did find Kana either. Ending C. There it is. There it is. R-E-P. R-I-P. Kana. What's up, Mr. Michael? What's up, Moonspine? Or Kana. Yeah, we all knew. We all knew how that was gonna go. But I just had to tell. I had to see rather how it was gonna end, because I want to try those different endings. R.A.P. best girl. That's right. Something wrong with the water. Black and oily and glistening. Hopefully it's temporary. Cannot regain health in between mysteries. Holy buckets. Are you kidding me? Holy heckin' buckets. Are we talking like no health at all? Like not even mental health, bro? Jesus. Brutal. Just brutal. I hate that one. I hate it too. We're fucking dead. We are fucking dead. We're dead and we're not looking good. Granted, we can still get stuff raised up in between, well, not in between, but during a mystery by resting. By the way, we have a friend. Like our friend here. Pretty sure that is a symptom of this questionable counter. Yeah, bathing is impossible. Yes. But now we have more. The day begins. Now we have more questionable things happening in the world around us. Now that we've incurred the attention, at least gained the attention of something truly evil. Anything cool on the television, maybe? Missing person. Yeah, nothing new. Let's switch over to this one. What is this one called? This one is called Hawaii. Love it. Absolutely love it. Looking good. That's a nice movie poster. I'm trying to keep an eye out for other things in the background because I understand that yes, certain things there will be slight differences now that the something truly evil is like wise to our existence. Alright, well, start a new mystery indeed. That's right, an evil pie has noticed me. That's correct. We got the struggling artist and we picked the right one. It was the one I wanted to try anyway because it was the one we hadn't tried yet, but it's the one that activates him. That little statue. Yeah, I wondered if... I feel like I'd seen it once before. The shirt is ripped too. Yeah, it's like we got that shoulder wound, but that wound apparently exists in all of our clothes. It's like we're cutting it back into our clothes. There's a way to survive it? Yes. Yeah. Exactly. You need a lot of stuff to survive it. And right now we have enough stamina, but definitely not enough reason. So, yeah, we'd have to moneyball it a little bit in our favor to be able to make that happen. Contagious Coma or Thaumaturgy Teacher. Let's do this. Curious Coma indeed. Anything connecting these people and how this illness even started to begin with? Gotta go to the village twice. Let's go ahead and do that. Well, let's think. We might actually end up having to do that anyway. I'll save that till the end. Anyway. I... Maybe against my better judgment. Let's think about this. This is number 3. We're starting number 4. So we're behind the curve, but not by much. Maybe I shouldn't risk it. I'm thinking maybe a spell would be kind of cool, though. Yeah, fortune favors the bold. I will try a spell. Got a new spell. Good. What I get? I got Thread of Fate. Defeat target human enemy. Ugh, hurts though. Hurts the brain to use it. This murders a human. Or I could forget it, get some reason back. So, there's that. So we do have that. Our poor brain. I know, my brain's really fucked up, Michael. Oh, no, you mean the video game. Yes, that's what I meant too. I definitely don't mean that I'm fucked up in the head. No way, Jose. Investigate the school. Forget about this whole disease that's causing people to be sad. I'm 50% done? I thought we've finished 3 of them, right? 3 mysteries out of 5? Unless you're counting the lighthouse as a separate mystery, because that does take some do. At least from what I saw. Definitely some. But it feels like the lighthouse is quicker than a full-ass mystery, at least. So I'm not too worried. Last time what did we do? I think we just checked the plaques and trophies. This time I will break the window. Cutting yourself a little bit in the process, but it's something. Yeah, we did it. We done it. What's up, Stop Man? Yeah, count of the lighthouse. I got you. There's still 2 scenarios in the light. Yeah. Yeah, lighthouse is definitely something to consider. It takes some doom for sure. It can take a lot. Oh, really? Because we've only been to the lighthouse once, and it wasn't too bad. It was pretty okay. But it wouldn't surprise me if it was sometimes not okay and sometimes fucky. I will not buy any more items because we already have a okay weapon that we're kind of speccing towards. Let's check out what's going on downtown. At the cemetery. So last time we continued looking, we confronted the stranger. This time I will run in terror. Oh, it's a shame we lost reason as a result. Okay, well now we've seen all the outcomes of that encounter, which is good. So we're learning. And then going back to the hospital. Borrowing some information about patient 0. Borrowing. That's what we call it. Heatwave continues. Oof. And everything just hurts. I'm gonna go ahead and forget that spell. 2 reason is too low. I mean, this spell sounds cool, but we're never gonna use it, especially with our reason being as low as it is constantly. Oh, it's something. Back to the village. Oh, no, sorry, that's what this says. With the name and the address. It says let's get out of here, but we're still wanting to investigate the hospital. Let's get out of here by getting back into here. Branding patients with occult symbols. Arcane grasp I do not have. Are they preparing a feast for their eldritch masters? Ooh, don't like that. Don't like that. The house seems empty. I'm gonna go down to the village now. Let's get this one knocked out. Snyderverse Batman. Well, now what's that a reference to? Branding like cattle. Oh, we have a level up, by the way. Important place to investigate. Last time I took the quick route. I'm going to take the safe route this time. It ups the doom counter, though, which is unfortunate. Level up. So I will spec into strength, because that's what our weapon... Can't look at it, but trust me, bro, that's what the weapon is good towards. Oh, okay, just stuff being branded. Yeah, I got you, yeah. Stop Man on YouTube says, my bones hurt. Well, that's no good. That's no good, man. I need some anti-bone hurting juice. What do you have here? We have leadership, which we get quite often, and we get this as an option quite often. One of charisma. Knowledge, folklore studies. And then deduction, bonus experience gained for completing a mystery. That one's just okay. We'll do one of these. I don't know if I've ever gotten leadership. I feel like we've gotten folklore studies. Charisma is 6. Knowledge is quite high. We could use more Riz. Let's get the Riz. Oh shit! You know what? I probably should have gotten reason. Actually, I probably should have. And for that level up. Oh well. I done did it. I mean, let's be honest. This run is not gonna end well. We're very much ceding progress, right? You know, we're falling behind. So it's not looking pretty. Oh, we can do the village one more time. Our bone hurting juice, that's how it goes, man. It's contagious. Just by proximity. A dog chewing on something. Is it a human bone? Oh my god, Twisted Doge. It really does look like a demonic Shiba. Oh my goodness. This was not something that was on my bingo card, of that I can assure you. At least he deals in exclusively strength damage. That's something. And he can be damaged quite effectively. With standard weaponry, which is good. I can't kill him in one hit, in one round. So we can take a bit of a gamble here. I can try to flash him, try and blind him, and then do a double hit. I guess if nothing else, actually, I could do one of these. I could flash. I could do a charged up double hit. That would bring him down to 16. Okay, well that's a shame. That means I wouldn't be able to kill him the second round. But it would actually, or I could just double flash. How much does it reduce? I could take him down to -10 power. That's pretty dang good. Looks like Cheems. It does look like the doggy Cheems. Maybe that's why the shop isn't open anymore. Let's try to take him down to -10 power. See if we can get out of this without taking damage. -10 power. He still hits us. Man, that's a shame. I'm gonna do a flash and then power hit. A charged up power hit. -20 power. Jesus, he's still fucking me up. Look at that, -2. Damn, man. Maybe it's relative to my power rating. Like, I guess I don't know what my power rating is, but I'm really surprised. I thought, like, negative would be enough. But I guess that's the thing. I guess I don't know what my power rating is. Oh well. We're learning. We're learning how this works, right? We can definitely take his ass down. Down to Funky Town. Oh, we were doing 8 damage, because, right, the meat cleaver does a little bit more damage. He looks healthy. Well, he's dead, and if I keep going the rate we are going... Oh, we are dead. Okay, never mind. We're just dead. We're dead already. I guess that means there was another encounter right afterwards. Because I thought the way it's supposed to go is that if you get below 0, you don't die at the end of the encounter. You die at the start of the next encounter if your health is below 0. So I'm guessing there was one built in right afterwards that it just didn't show us. Regardless, that run's fucking done. It probably started, yeah, it must have just started a new one, which is uncommon. Very rarely have I seen that in this game where you get like 2 encounters back to back. Sometimes if it's like a special event thing, but we hadn't gotten far enough for it to be a special event, so. Oh well. No new achievements, but we did see some new enemies, including the doggy. We got Dust of Seeing, and then we died. And then we died. Looking at the town as an encounter. I assumed it meant combat, but you could be right, Pooba. That very much could be how it works. That's okay. It means we get to know a new story. Which means a new color palette. By the way, I'm definitely down for Suggestiones. Ooh, that's a little bit bright after looking at the darkened one for a while. That's kind of a weird green one. The purple is kind of nice. I kind of like the purple. Let's do this one. What other challenges are there? Because I've only tried the cold turkey one. We tried this one. What are some of the other ones? Blurple and Green. It's called Ghastly Presence. So, start with Mind Drain, a random spell, and a new personal status that will disable all offensive combat actions. So, spellcasting only then. Ooh, that sounds painful. And some blown as well. Gotta get noticed by the big man again. Only after your photo shoot was canceled did you discover that every business is closed. All additional actions but rest are disabled. That one sounds tough. I think it would be doable, but it does sound tough. Difficulty True Believer. I think that's a pretty high level difficulty. Some of these challenges are fucking rough, man. Good lord. Set difficulty to HOD. Difficulty settings are there. Okay, I was gonna say, just press this button. Oh, I have to, oh wait, no, I can just continue, right? Oh wait, no, this is a different one. Oh, that's a shame. I kind of like that purple one. I don't hate that one. It's maybe a bit bright. What do you guys think? Is that too bright on your guys' end? Oh, that's weird. Hold on. Just noticed that on... Huh, that's kind of weird. On your guys' end, are there like big squares here on your guys' end? Because I don't see that on mine. That's how it's supposed to look with the 2. The 2 tint, I think that I like that a little bit better. That's so bizarre. I only see that. Oh, yeah, and you get them like here too. That's weird. Yeah, you're getting like squares everywhere, aren't you? Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, hold on. Let me try this. Let me try this. Okay, never mind, never mind. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's a CRT effect. I've got my OBS preview window shrunk down pretty small. I was worried that you guys were getting some like weird, like if there was a nifty way to show this to you. Here, actually, I can show you. Now, be warned. Viewer advised. Viewer discretion is advised. My OBS view is fucking busy because I've got a lot of platforms I'm multi-streaming to, and a lot of chats that I'm monitoring, and a lot of windows that I'm docking, and not the fun penis insertion docking, but the other kind. So here's what I see. Oh, but the game goes away. Shit, never mind. Okay, well, I guess I have no way of showing you. But anyway, yeah, the game screen looks fucking weird on my previous screen, but only in the previous screen. Okay, cool. Thank you for confirming that it's okay. Yeah, regular old stuff. Yeah, it's busy. I done warned you. Yeah, lots of chat. Well, actually, it's not quite so bad. There's really only 3 of them that I'm monitoring. There's 2 of them I could close, and I probably will close. YouTube was weird because YouTube was not working with bot tricks. Now it does seem to work. It just, for whatever reason, was being silly earlier, which was, less than helpful. Average day of work, says Aaron. Aaron, I know you said you. I know Aaron is a. You work in like video production, right? So yeah, this kind of thing maybe is not too wild for you necessarily. Pray to the machine spirit before each stream. That is how it feels sometimes. That is how it do be. So we've been playing. Oh shit, that's why we've been playing. Oh no, never mind. We've been playing this one, The Last Stand. Starting new encounters will kill you if you drop below 1, but you can drop to -5 in combat, right? Forget spells, use a healing item, right? So yeah, so we don't use that one. This was the selected one. That's where it's kind of questionable sometimes. Cultist, True Believer. Oh, HOD, Harbinger of Doom, that's what that stands for. One thing I'm kind of curious about, we've been using this one, the World of Horror timeline. I wonder what Occult Capital of Japan is. Oh, it's Halloween! Oh. Let's try it out. Let's try it Halloween mode in quick play. Also, I don't know if this is intentional, but isn't there a super popular anime where this lady here, she's like kind of nervous and she's doing the double peace sign and she's got the little hair clippy. Isn't that like a reference to something? It's like a reference to... God, what anime is it? Chainsaw Man, maybe? I don't know. It's like a really popular anime that I don't know shit about, but like I know I've seen that motif before. I'm just trying to, I can't place it though. Video, yeah, graphics, website, yeah, the whole deal. It's digital, I'm fucking in it then, man. Is it like graphic design, or is it just a little bit of everything? It would not shock me if it was a little bit of everything, based on how you're describing it. For idols, trying to... Oh, okay, so maybe it's more of a generic thing, not a specific character reference. We get this one a lot. The spirit of the destruction of Alexandria. The spirit of the destruction of the library of Alexandria. We'll get this guy again, but this time we actually have cigarettes in our possession. Adds a new status. We also have a medical kit, apparently. 2 bandages. Cool. Heal 1 major injury. That's pretty slick. That's really slick. And then you become extra good at damage when you got that nicotine rush going. And we do have this withdrawal. I'm guessing until you use the cigarettes. We get extra experience too. So if I just discard it, I don't know what we got discharged for or how it happened. But yeah, we got experience from that. Nice. Just a little bit of everything, yeah. Try to get this job description to reflect the jack of all trades. I respect it. By the way, Brittle Bones run the family. Went to summer to cast. Oh, okay. So if you were just in combat, Jesus. That explains it, yeah. So if we're just in combat, we just might take... If we just take damage, we might gain an injury. Just the more long-term stuff, which is unpleasant. So that's an extra modifier then. Okay. No weapon, of course. Of course, of course. I like the fact that since we started by spending every summer in some kind of cast, it means that like we've lived and experienced and suffered in hospitals and doctors' offices. Therefore, we gained extra experience. Temporarily removes it, right? Yeah, and the buff. Yeah, I think the buff is the nicotine rush. There's the withdrawal. Yeah, I don't know how long the withdrawal goes away though. I got the brittle bones, doc. Too much of the bone hurting juice. Like I was saying earlier, that's how it goes, man. No water bottle for us, but I will get extra small experience. So now we have a whole 25 experience to start. There's our creepy neighbor. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it if you aren't. Suspected of arson, as the usual. Get the extra monies. 5 funds, ladies and gentlemen. Love to see it. Love to heck and see it. Anything in storage? No, sir. Alright. Let us bounce. Quite a character cast, literally. Alright. Beer Festival, found footage, abnormal arms, Moonlight Sailors, and Crimson Cape. I think we've done all of them except this one. I don't know if... Yeah. Okay, I do recognize that. And I forgot down here to actually tell you what endings you've gotten already. So I've done all these exactly once, except this one, which I've done 0 times. Let's start with this one. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of a forced entry. Killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. That's pretty fucked up. Let's investigate the mystery. What other ways are in there? Can we get the apartment plan? Oh, like the blueprints to compare with other flats. Maybe. Maybe. Go downtown, baby. Now, maybe, one thing to consider, should I use this as an opportunity to grind out downtown and grind out apartments for a bit? Try to get some of these encounters for the something truly evil. Or should we like try to make it more organic and kind of stumble into it? I'm not sure. And I of course, the more experience I can get with this game before trying a hard challenge like that, the better. But at the same time, yeah, I wonder, because we got a good starting stat right now. Kurosagi Corpse Delivery Service. Never heard of it before. Is it a manga series, I'm guessing? Let's get the hospital twice, because I've never read any manga before. It's not that I'm opposed to it, it's just something I've never really gotten around to, something I've never tried. But I think I would like it, because I am a casual anime enjoyer. You want to get it early, exactly. The sound of glass breaking. Discover the corpse of a policeman. Oh boy, okay. Someone tore out his throat. Steal his gun? Oh baby. Oh baby, of course. Still feel bad stealing it from a corpse. Fucking gun. Our first gun. I'm so excited. Illicit firearm one-handed. Oh, baby. A fucking gat. And we're packing some heat, baby. Woo! Love it. 410 billion. That's how much money our gun is worth or something. I don't know. I don't know why that number is there, but that's pretty fucking sick. It's worth the brain damage, maybe. Permanent brain damage. To the 3rd floor. That's what we're investigating. Oh, because we have the blueprints. So the window wouldn't have made sense. Is what our guy is saying. Is our neighbor friend here? He is, but she's she is, but she's busy. She says, maybe some other time, bud. Oh, is that the world is a fuck? Yeah. Yeah, world is a fuck. Kill them all. Yeah. 1986. Yeah, that one. So that's what the dead cops. Oh, I get it. Oh, I got it. I am trash, man. Yeah, that would be a good t-shirt. Like, I wouldn't be able to wear that shirt around certain parties, certain audiences, so to speak, because yeah, some of that is maybe not great to some, but it's pretty good. It checks out. I've seen one where it's that, but it's about fish. It's like, I am the fish man. 410 billion dead fishermen or something like that. It's stupid stuff, but I love it. Blast of heat grabs our attention. Oh, is that the person who fucking spontaneously combusts? We did not succeed. No free spell for us, and also the doom counter increments. Odd placement of ventilation shafts. Too small for anyone to crawl through, though, so that's no bueno, but we are investigating. Oh my. Covered in gore, she says. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in blood. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. Do we calm her down or check the bathroom? Check the bathroom. What would these things lead to? I could see check the bathroom leading to brain damage. So many things in this game lead to brain damage. Calm her down might waste doom counter, but save our brain. Let's try that one. Failed. She gets hysterical. We still lose brain every time. We lose brain health constantly. There's just no way to not get fucked with brain health every time. It is the default. Yeah, it really fucking is. Miss me with this good stamina kind of shit. Give me somebody with like a 3,000 IQ that can withstand arcane horrors better than the rest of them. Interview the neighbors. Maybe we'll discover something that was missed. I wish we could bring Kana with us. She knows what's up, but not today. Gotta go to the hospital a couple times. Permanent brain damage. Mail day. I think this one I need to read the letters if I want a chance at the scary fella. Okay, well, unfortunately, I was lucky. I think I'm supposed to fail that check. One neighbor's complaining about her missing underwear. Here's a picture of it, in case you didn't know what underwear looked like. Thank you for this. I sometimes I forget what boobs look like. You know, it happens. Yeah, that's the one that's one of them that can lead to it. Yeah, you ever just forget what boobs look like? I'm a visual learner. What can I say? Oh, this one. Last time we went for his weapon and it went poorly. Actually, no. What did we do? Did we go for his weapon or did we punch him? I think we tried punching him and he still fucking stabbed us. I'm gonna go for his weapon. And I fucked up. So yeah, we've never succeeded at that one. 3 stamina damage that time. Weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Well, see, we thought the vents had nothing. But let's try it. It had to still be on her. Well, that's a good point too. Yeah, I guess she just had a picture of herself, you know, in her underoos to just hand to me. Like, oh yeah, I've got an extra picture of my boobs. Here you go. Which, honestly, I respect that. Thank you, lady. 2 guns. So anyway, I started blasting. Loud knocking wakes you up. Oh, this one, right. I think this one, I tried this one time and it was not a good time. Let's do this one. He draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. Very rude, TBH. Is there a place where all the vents connect? I suspect we're getting near the end here, near the point of no return. I'm gonna go investigate the hospital a couple times so we get this side quest included here. Oh my god. Of course. Yeah, some of the pictures fill you with dread. Of course. So, this is the first mystery in this 5 mystery run that we're attempting here. And I've received 3 stamina damage and 7 reason damage. Ain't that just great? Isn't that just the coolest thing that ever cooled a cool? Fine, her underwear are just coming onto you. I hope the answer is yes. Brandon, like cattle. Yes, this is familiar, of course. displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. Even more brain damage. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. We're taking a bath, I guess, in our own apartment or maybe in someone else's apartment. So what did we do last time? I want to do the opposite of what we did last time. I think last time we did a cold bath. So maybe we'll do a hot bath this time. Oh, it was too inviting and it raises the doom up by 1%. So we are indeed reaching the end. Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. The thing our spidey senses pointed us to resolve in the hospital room when we did. Dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. There's a light switch, and sure enough, it's not a pipe at all. It's a long-ass rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Jesus Christ. Something vile and rotten. That's pretty fucked. Crawl inside the vent. What a smart idea. Solve this macabre mystery. Nothing could prepare you for the source of the skittering sound getting louder and closer. You've run into Pillar of Flame. That's a new one. Alright, well, that's fucking disastrous. 30 HP, he does stamina damage, which is actually kind of a relief, honestly. We have no camera. No camera to lower his power, unfortunately. I would if I could. But you see, we don't care about any of that because we have a motherfucking gun. We have a motherfucking gun, so we're alright. This is a pretty fucked up one. This is new to me, that's for sure. So I'm assuming that I already have ammo, and I don't have to worry about ammo. 11 damage if we hit, but that's a hard one to hit. Or I could go for melee damage. So I can't take more than one shot. 57% followed by 67. Or I could line up the shot. Guaranteed 11 damage. And do anything else. You know what? Yes, I can also observe. Observe what's going on here. Bullets at the top. You're right, I have 2 bullets. I mean, this is a pretty scary thing. Should I save the bullets, though? I mean, this is a pretty fucked up thing. So, yeah, let's try it. I mean, if nothing else, we're definitely, like, lining up the shot. Shot him in the face. Perverted thoughts of the neighbor materialize under the corrupting influence. Oof. No weaknesses, no special skills. Yeah. Alright, so now it's gonna be all melee. We'll save that for a rainy day because we did some good damage to him. He did some damage to us too, though. I'm assuming we can get more bullets eventually. %67 chance. Or... Man, here's the problem, though. We're not doing a lot of damage to this guy, though. Perception based, and our perception is pretty good. Or do I just shoot again? I mean, he's gonna be chewing us up pretty soon here. 3 stamina. We can only survive so many rounds of this. But I also worry about... Oh, 14.40. That's so oddly specific. But I also worry about just resources in general. Can eventually get more bullets. Okay, that's good. Because we can... It's 80%. We're not going to do 8 damage every time, obviously. Just kind of thinking about how the numbers could shake out. I mean, really, we would need 4 rounds of... Like, thinking about the kind of the law of averages here, it'll take about 4 rounds doing it this way to take this guy out. And in those 4 rounds, he would kill us with stamina damage. But I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, so we hit once. Hits 3 times. Okay. Yeah, it's getting low enough. Let's go ahead and drop this fool. Need another 11 damage, please. Please and thank you. Prepare. And shoot this motherfucker. 11 damage. Yeah, not great. Not great, but we got some goods back. Plus, we took some damage. That means we might have a... Oh, actually, no, we don't. We don't have any more injuries. That's good. Alright, the whole building gets searched. Detectives enter one of the flats. Countless giant semi-transparent eggs. Centipede human fetus hybrids. Wow, that's fucked. That is so fucked. Government people dressed as a gas company clean up the apartment. We're released, but you can swear that at night you can still hear faint skittering sounds coming from the vents. Now that was not the good ending, apparently. That was a ending, but it was not the good ending. Even though we did the side quest, must have been something else we could have done differently. Skittering sounds, they missed one. I wonder if there was an event that we didn't succeed at, like there was a opposed die roll that we failed or something. I thought it was Monday, not Tuesday, right? It was a time skip. Let's do the time skip again. 5 more doom. Kafka or Gregor, the human centipede hybrids. That would be very on point, wouldn't it? All right, well, our bodies got fucked up pretty good there, so I will this time do a stamina increase, and we have a level. This is using perception, so I will level my perception. That includes melee attacks with the gun as well, of course. A flashlight would be a good thing to try to find if possible. Removes the illicit attack from all items, so we could buy another gun if we so desired. Items are cheaper. More perception. I will take perception, I will level perception. Try to make our combat abilities a little bit nicer with this weapon we've stolen from a dead cop. No water bottle, sadly. Yeah, this is a different starting dealer. Oh, we did find an empty bottle, though, in there. Oh, fuck. Todd, it's like you told the future, man. Todd could fucking read the future. He said, Alex, you will soon be getting an empty bottle in your person. In your person, inside of me? Whoa. Easy there. Easy there. But no, you will soon have a bottle in your inventory. You could know that there is a reason to open this now. I would just kind of click that just out of curiosity. I didn't realize that you could actually get something cool out of this thing. I want to try the light switch every time. Let's also do a different outfit. Boop. That's a nice movie poster. Looking good. I can't fucking believe it, man. I can't fucking believe it. Todd freaking called that shit. So readily, too. So innocently. What a freaking stud. Which is not the first time I've had that thought about Todd. Nor will it be the last. Helpless as more victims turn up downtown with their throats slashed. Pretty fucked up. Looking good. Probably just my imagination. Alright. What's up next? Yeah. It can be found there. Oh, really? Because, yeah, I feel like maybe the reason we weren't getting it previously is because we already had a bottle in our inventory at the start when we were doing the challenge. Because, yeah, I guess I haven't checked that thing recently. Real catch. Red coat thing. Let's do this one. I bet we can do this one differently. It's the Blair Witch inspired mystery, I do believe. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is this mystery man? And what's he all about? 3 students disappeared. Go to the mansion at some point. I will go do the mansion now because there's really no reason not to. I don't think we'll ever have ourselves going to that mansion naturally in this quest, which is why we got the worst ending. Well, also I got the worst ending last time we did this quest because I intentionally chose some very poor options. Caught a glimpse of something that should not be there, so now our doom is more doomy. One more Manson investigation, please. Freaky feature of found footage. A wall before you withers and falls apart, revealing a hole-ridden monstrosity. You don't fucking say. Hold up. Hold up. Who would dare? That's our boy Todd, of course. Todd would dare. He says, Alex, prepare your butts. Every single butt you've ever had and ever will have in your life. Todd, you're too freaking good. Too freaking good to be, and you're too freaking handsome and handsome and devilish. Thank you, man. Thank you for that Extra Life donation. Throwing money at the fundraising that we're working on the year-long fundraising, for that matter. And as luck would have it, actually tomorrow I'm going to be doing kind of like a what would you call this kind of thing that I'm doing tomorrow? So I'm going to the Children's Hospital that's local to here, St. Louis Children's Hospital, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know a way to like describe this without like making it sound like a photo op, if that makes sense. So it's gonna be me and a couple of other like of the Extra Life people, like some of the other like fundraisers for Extra Life that have done quite a bit and like in the St. Louis area. Myself and Mike, who's one of the he is actually one of the co-leaders of the Extra Life St. Louis chapter, the guild rather. Him, myself, and a few of the other kind of noteworthy fundraisers in the St. Louis area are going to the St. Louis Children's Hospital. I'm bringing my Switch. We're gonna play some games with some of the kids there. It should be a good time. It'll be there for a couple of hours, and I'm excited for it. It's why I got my hair cut. I'm gonna trim up my beard so I look like a reasonable, responsible member of society. Looking forward to it, and I've mentioned it a couple times, but it'll be an experience I'm looking forward to. But I'm also very much expecting it to be the kind of experience where you walk away from it and you go, oh right, that's why we do the fundraising. Because sometimes it's nebulous, right? Sometimes it's nebulous and you're like, you know, you do the fundraising, we're raising money, and it goes to the people it goes to, and you don't really think about the whole details. Like, you don't think about who it's impacting or who it's helping, or, you know, why you spend all this time and energy doing the fundraising. So it's good to have that brought back home, you know, maybe not brought back home, but brought back to the forefront. So I'm looking forward to it. Will it be a media event? I don't think so. I don't think it'll be like a news thing, but there probably will be some, like, we'll probably post for photos a couple times, and it'll just be a nice thing. If nothing else, I think what it'll be is like, I think they do their like internal newsletters around Children's Miracle Network, hospitals, that kind of thing. And of course, this is getting near the end of the year. Near the end of the year is when a lot of those kinds of fundraising things start to happen. That's where Extra Life, of course, ramps up. So I think it'll be part of like whatever internal newsletters happen for Extra Life and Children's Miracle Network. It's probably just a thing like that. So I'm not going to get in my head that it's like some big deal, but it'll be nice. It'll be a nice thing, and I'm happy about that. Yeah, it is a promotional thing, and I feel a little weird about like the whole point is not to say like, look at all this fundraising I'm doing. Like, you know, I don't want it to like be bringing attention to me. That's not the point, obviously. So I feel a little weird about like it being a promotional thing, but at the same time, it's promoting a fundraiser for charity. So it's good. It's a good thing. Good to see the work. It is. You know, you see where the fundraising goes. You see what things it's being spent towards. Not even just helping out the kids, but oh yeah, like Children's Miracle Network fundraising help pay for this new MRI machine or this new wing of the hospital. You know, just that kind of stuff. Yes, and that's a good point too, Rossi. Yeah, so not this Saturday, but hold on, would it be next Saturday? Yeah, I guess it'll be next Saturday. November 4th. November 4th will be the first Extra Life Marathon. It'll be an 8-hour stream. And let me think about this. Yeah, it'll be an 8-hour stream. Maybe more. We might do a little bit more. There's actually a small chance Grace will be out of town while this is happening. So I might be able to go even more DJing than I normally do. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it, though. November 4th will be the first Extra Life Marathon stream, and we'll do 3 of them like we did last year. The kids need the help, yeah. Well, they don't need me specifically, because there's lots of other people that do the fundraising. But yeah, you know, we're all contributing. We're all contributing, especially people like Todd that are donating to the charity. You know, donating to the fundraising. People like Todd are the ones that make the magic happen, man. It's some good shit. They do need you. Well, you're sweet. You're sweet to say that, Todd. I appreciate you, buddy. And, yeah, I've had people say like, "Oh, Alex, it's such a nice thing that you do," and it's like, honestly, this is a fun thing. It's not like I'm slaving away like, "Oh, this is so hard for me." It's just playing games and having a good time. Like, this is a fun thing. This is very much a positive thing for me. The charity aspect is great, and it's something that I believe in, but I don't want to ever get in, put it in people's minds that like you better be fucking great for me, motherfucker. Because if I went the whole year raising $0.0 for charity and I had 0 viewers, the streams would be almost exactly unaltered, if not for the fact that I'd be talking with chat less, obviously, but like I would still stream and I'd still play games and I'd still be a fucking weirdo and I'd still giggle at my own jokes, like, same show regardless. So it's not like I never want to make the focus me and I'm so cool and I work so hard and I this and I that. Because I mean, I guess in all fairness, I do spend a lot of time off stream configuring the multi-streaming like I did a couple days ago, and like there's things that I do spend time on. But it is because it's a very fun and positive thing, and not because I'm like I gotta slave away, I gotta grind away. It's not that in the slightest bit. Want to put the money into charity? Well, you're a good freaking dude for doing so, Todd. We appreciate that, buddy. Doing more than most people. Well, you're very sweet. You're all being very sweet to me, and I promise I'm not fishing for compliments here. Obviously, it's not a reverse psychology thing, but I do appreciate it. It's very sweet. Gus says, but I'm the cool one. Gus, so I've mentioned before that, like, you've joked about where it's like, oh, I love being the center of attention. I'm like, yo, streaming can really tickle that pickle if that's something you're interested in by any stretch. But no, I totally get it though, because streaming is not everyone's cup of tea, and nor does it have to be. I can't do two big attackies. I can do a guaranteed medium attack and then a follow-up big attack. 70% is pretty good. 70% is a pretty good one. Everyone that you got involved, that's a fair point too. It does have a ripple effect, which is nice. Your bears are lovely. Well, I thank you for complimenting my bears. I usually like to keep my army of burly gay men. I usually like to keep them off camera for other purposes. Oh, my beard. Oh, right. Ahem, ahem. That's what you meant. Ahem. Clearing my throat noises. Ahem. Yes, that's what you meant. Of course. Shifty eyes. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, no, that's understandable, Augusta, because you probably have figured out that, the most... Well, this is to say I've been on the screen for like 10 minutes now, so I am kind of fucking around right now. But in a general sense, having the consistency is a big one. Hole-riddled thing. Hole-riddled thing, you say. 2 damage to Reason. But Reason is one of the few things I have left. 19 HP, by the way. Should I just go butts to the wall? Actually, let's do this. 70% is pretty good. I could probably do one of those. Have a pretty good dang chance at doing both hits. There we go. That feels pretty good. Let's do that again. Launch sequence. I'm still missing one of the attacks though. Gosh darn it. Its presence makes you weaker. I wonder if that means... Oh, I have holes! Every day more holes appear. It's a mutation. I don't know what that does. It has no... It has no effect written. I'm guessing that it will start to evolve into having an effect though. And it's a curse, not an injury, so I don't know if our medical kit will do much about that one. This guy's fucking me up, dudes. We gotta end this. We gotta end it heckin' now. Still missed the attack. Man, that's rough. So we have we've handled this attack, this situation as pretty much that pretty much went as bad as it possibly could have. The wrong side of a service pistol. He did have that Swiss cheese kind of vibe, didn't he? Time for some trypophobia. Yeah, trypophobia, exactly. Holes and exposed ribs. Jesus, absolute Christ, that's a nightmare. Saving you some time. Negative 20% max stamina. Let's be real, that's not a bad thing. I mean, it's bad, but it's not an issue because our stamina is never going to be good ever again. Ever. Are they caused by the holes, or were they caused by just taking damage? Actually, hold on. Let's actually double check. Because we have this other thing. This other situation. The medical history thing, right? I don't know if I can click the medical history thing. But I thought it said when you take damage, there's a chance you'll get an injury. But he was damaging with reason, not stamina. But I guess it's the same. I guess it's the same. So yeah, let's go back to the log then. Sustained a new injury. Yes. Just by standing nearby, you feel sick. And then you sustained a new injury. I suspect that means it was from the guy. That he injured me. Or he damaged me. And that random chance to get an injury procced. And that's what happened. We need more guns. There you go. There you go, man. Yeah, he gave me more holes. I mean, really, if anything, I'm flattered that he's, that he's giving me holes and that I'm thinking about them holes. Usually if holes are being involved, it's a different kind of video game on a very different kind of streaming platform. As he was a holy lad, yep. Regardless, it wasn't from me, Alex. Don't look at me, bro. Unfortunate. Well, maybe what I could have done was smoked my ciggies for that fight, but I don't know. I was thinking I would save it for like a scary fight. Could also use some bullets for that scary fight too. That was just for the mansion, by the way. We've hardly even begun to do the proper investigation. Schoolyard or the library. I feel like the library would be a waste of time because almost every spell takes reason to cast. That would do us no good. Maybe the schoolyard. They notice us. There's a cliff nearby with strangely shaped holes. Okay, that alone makes me want to bring you along. Because if you know about holes, I am experiencing a lot of things about holes. So yes. Tap water tastes weird. You were always such a kidder. Such a kidder. Such a kidder. Can you not be cursed? It's a very good question. The medical kits. Is there something we can do to use this thing? It can heal one major injury while keeping the item in the inventory. The thing is, I'm a little bit worried if I click the use button, it's going to heal the exposed ribs. And although that is a very unpleasant sounding thing, and it is indeed a major injury, negative 20% max stamina, I don't care about, because we're never going to have our stamina healed more than 10 ever. Because the only thing we can do is, like, go to sleep. Try it and see. I don't know, I feel like I should save it for a rainy day, or that I should try to get 2 bandages. Alright, so maybe we get the 2 bandages regardless. I don't know. I guess that's the problem, though. Even if I do wait and get, like, another horrible fucking injury, not a mutation, but an injury, it might just be a random chance as far as, like, which one gets healed, so. I don't know. Maybe I should just try it, roll the dice, and see what happens. We got the 2 bandages. And it healed nothing. Okay, so I guess I misunderstood the healing a major injury aspect. Yeah, oh well. So what do these do? Can heal minor injuries while keeping this item in the inventory. And I guess that's the aspect I'm not sure I understand. Because it was phrased the same way earlier, while keeping this item in the inventory. So maybe if I just keep these here, I don't need 2 of these, obviously. Like, by virtue of them being there, they'll heal things on their own, maybe? Oh, maybe it's on the card. Okay, that would probably make sense then. There's not one here, and there's definitely not one here. I definitely looked on this one. Yeah, maybe there was something we would have clicked here. Either use or yeah, one of these probably. Probably one of these. So maybe that's what I might have missed possibly. That's okay. What does share a creepy story do, I wonder? If that makes them more likely to join us, maybe? Or get any sleep. Alright, so I got one. Probably based on our Riz. With the charisma. Kill. Oh, forced to help you. You were such a kidder. Give me a break. Okay. Well, we got two. Student A is crappy luck. This one is cheaper pharmacy items. Cool. I guess, yeah. It's yeah, exactly. The bandages wouldn't work because it's a major injury. And the holes thing wouldn't work because that's a curse. Not an injury, so yeah. It was lit up earlier. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think you're probably right, Michael. It's probably exactly what it was. Looks at you, waiting. We got a couple friends. I'm gonna go home and sleep. Get my brain a little bit patched up there. 30% doom. Now onto the school. And there we are. Trouncing around. Scheming with dark forces. Another curse. Great. Blood frenzy. Oh my. Now wait a second. +1 damage. Receive additional combat damage. So I think that means I do more damage, but I take more damage and as a like in return. And there's an option to discard this curse, but I lose 3 stamina. Huh. So it's a glass cannon kind of situation. Right? Do more damage, but take more damage. Can I discard the other one? I cannot discard the other one. Yeah, risk reward curse. It's a blurse. A blessing curse. Large number of trees have died around downtown. Oh, the bus to the village. Or, yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Because that'll eventually have us going into the woods, I think. Blocked by a rotting corpse covered in poison ivy. Oh, great. Stamina damage. Oh, great. Of course, we do lots of damage. Chance to hit is 90%. That's very, very tasty. Now, to be clear, I kind of forgot about this, but I do have Desperate Struggle. So I could do big damage. Big, big damage. So that'd be the equivalent of 12. Could I do guaranteed big? Can I do guaranteed? It's a 90% chance, though. It's pretty dang good. Approximately 40. What's the time? 1:33. That's a bit much. I do 1, 2, bam. There we go. Is there anything else? Let's launch it. So big damage. Hits me for 4. Which is not great, but we should be okay now. %, 80% for that one. I think I just do 2 of these. 3? Can I do 3? Doesn't seem to make a difference. Just go for it. There we go. So took a little bit of physical damage there. Down to the village. That's when we're... It says talking to a farmer. Okay, so they're saying here's where their exploration, where their documentary filming venture started. Our poor guy's getting fucked up. This one again, yeah, I'll do the same thing I always do, where I sacrifice 1 stamina for hella reason. Oh shit, maybe I should have rested just one more time. We have to poke around a bit. Trail of rotten fruit. I will pray this time. Last time we destroyed the shrine, this time I will pray. We perceived successfully. Got some experience from it. Very nice. Parasitic organism. Well, unfortunately, I don't have the steak knife, so I can't eat the juice. I tried knowledge, but my brain hurts now. So that was just great. Old campsite. I think last time I looked for clues. This time I'm gonna search the tent. Sleeping bag torn to shred. The amount of gore means it's gross, and now my body hurts because of stamina loss. A storm forced you to find shelter in a cave. Strange markings. I actually succeeded for the first time ever at this one. He got more experience. And connect him to the horrors that are plaguing our town. I'm just going sequentially, hoping to land on the right one, unless I should be going the opposite direction. It seems like it's random each time. A shape shimmers. Something emerges. Leech girl. Jesus, that's gross. That's upsetting. If the trypophobia wasn't already upsetting, the fucking holes emerging. Oh, by the way, do I have more holes? Okay, it doesn't say anything else yet. I mean, I figure something else is gonna happen with this eventually. And our poor guy's so fucked up. Jesus Christ. So I can do Desperate Struggle again. I can and I will. So that's 12 damage. And if only I could follow it up with just a small little baby kick. Kick the baby just a little bit, you know? All I can do is prepare a bunch and go in for the smackies. Oh, she does 3 to everything? Oh. I kicked the shit out of her. Just fucking kick her head in, and now I'm dead. Yeah. I don't know. I still don't really understand how that's supposed to work. Maybe the idea is you can't, if you leave the encounter. I think it's like what Todd was saying. Encounter means any action ever. Just any action. You're at the screen where you pick where to go next. You're at the map screen. You're choosing where to go. You're in the, like we were at just there, the forest screen. You're picking your destinations. I guess that's an encounter. So I guess what that really means is when you get to below 0 of something, whether it be stamina or reason, I guess you have to have healing items on you or some kind of way to heal yourself, whether it be praying or what's the other one? Praying or meditating or a healing item. Because healing items don't really exist in this game, or they exist in extremely limited, finite quantities. So, and this game is really tough. I can't even win just a normal run, which is humbling to say the least. We didn't even get close that time. At least some of the other runs we've like gotten pretty far in. That one was just a spanking. Not even the enjoyable spanking. We've had this one once before, kind of white and red, which I do like. I do like that one a lot. That's right. It's why it's a tough game. It's a roguelike, baby. Them's the roguelike way of life. I like the contrast of that one. That's how roguelikes be rogan. Sometimes they kick the shit out of you until you get good. That's what I gotta do. I gotta try to get good. I would like to do the Halloween one again. I don't know what the Halloween one entails, but just the season, right? Just gotta go for it. That's right. That's all we can do. I do like that intro every time. Never noticed the claw marks on the car. That's pretty cool. And once again, always this ghost. Always this ghost. I feel like we've gotten that one all but literally every single time except for one for the earnest runs we've attempted. Medical history again, by the way. That's kind of rough. Got a new person though. Discharge summary. Bloop. Not sure who what this person's name is. She is. I don't know. Not sure what her name is. Well, anyway, we have a person, and she has no weapons. She has a spell. Adds 1 to strength. Once. Use it once, you get strength at the cost of reason. A lot of memorization. Yeah, exactly. That's just how so much of it goes. I also recognize that as you do certain things and attempt certain things, you get achievements, and that is those in-game achievements at least unlock other things that can be like other items that can be found and other potential encounters. So it's kind of like a Binding of Isaac situation where you have more tools at your disposal as you fuck around and find out. So just part of the experience, right? Just how it goes. It's just how it goes, and I embrace it. Very much embrace it. Go to our home. Nothing in the mailbox. Empty bottle. Man, you were right. Empty bottle, I guess, is always there all the time if you don't start with the empty bottle. And a bottle right here, which is kind of cool. And now we can do this. And fill that fucker up. Hell yeah. We can also get some experience. Double hell yeah. So good. So good. We'll stick with default outfit, but we'll also get bonus money. There we go. Starting with 5 funds. Love to see it. No creepy neighbors. Off to a good start. And minor earthquake. The seaside region. Entrance to a partially flooded cavern system. Corridors might be man-made even. The filled runs unlock stuff because we're encountering new bad guys. We're encountering new encounters. We're definitely getting new endings to other things that we've done previously. So yeah, it's all part of the experience, baby. That's sweet content. Meerkat, thank you. Meerkat, thank you for the haircut acknowledgement. I got my ears lowered today, and which like I said, I got a thing tomorrow, so I want to make sure I look relatively okay, relatively presentable for it. And I'm gonna trim the beard up as well, and make sure I'm like a proper, presentable member of society. Yeah. It's not there all the time, but most of the time. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I'm guessing you've probably played this game before, Todd, because you know a thing or two about a thing or two. Blood-curdling botanist, we've done that one, but we failed it last time. Brief of a Beckoning Bulletin, we've seen that one. Abnormal arms, yes. Rancid Ramen, I haven't done that one yet. Gotta try the Rancid Ramen one. Handsome, my guy, full homo. Thank you, Meerkat. Takes one to know one, bud. It takes one handsome devil to know another. A brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. We've heard about this one by virtue of the news reports on the TV, on the telly. Once they take a bite, they just can't stop. The queues stretch out the door. Shambling customers stuff themselves dish after dish. Blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his knives. Now, we already know. Is it dog meat? Is it human meat? The flesh of the gods? I think the story is that it is human meat, but it cures literally any ailment. So, and that is a fingy. Absolutely, it's a fingy, no doubt. So that the news report was saying that yes, it's human meat, it's Soylent Green, it's people, but there's like a weird blessing that coincides with all of it that makes it that much more fucked up and weird. A familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. Food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. Description is unsettling. Just gotta discard 2 items. Complete the quest. And there is Shake the Box as I live and breathe. You know, we were talking about cool, charismatic streamers earlier. Were we? Is that what we were talking about? No, trust me. We were talking about cool and charismatic streamers, and I was saying, whoa, listen. I know you may think I'm pretty cool out there, but there's some other cool homies out there. Shake the Box is one such cool homie. Thank you, my friend. We are doing more World of Horror. Actually, I was lurking in your channel the other day, Shake the Box, while you were doing some World of Horroring yourself. World of Horroring. You have to really enunciate that to make sure it doesn't sound like I'm saying something else. But anyway, yeah, I was tickled to see you had picked up the game. I couldn't stay for very long, so I didn't get to watch much of your playing it, but I was glad to see you were trying it. By the way, I see you were doing some... Oh, that's right, Mario Brothers Wonder, that's right. Do you have any clips you want to share? Yeah, exactly, Meerkat, exactly. I have to really pronounce that properly. Yeah, if you have any clips, I'd love to see them, because you've been doing some... Yeah, I know you've been doing some Mario Bros. Wonder. You were playing something else earlier. Oh, you're doing some Phasma, that's cool. I've never heard of Walkabout Mini Golf, but there's spooky levels in it. That's awesome, man. What a nice and diverse group of games you've been playing. Love to see it. Shake the Box is a fellow roguelike enjoyer. When I think of the Shake the Box personal brand, I always think of Noita. We play a lot of games, of course, but Noita is one of the standouts for me personally. Yeah, Phasma in VR, so lots of VR tonight. What about Super Mario Brothers and Wonder in VR? I know that game is a delightful, like, I don't even know not sure what the good phrase for it is, but it's a delightful, it's a bit of a trip. It's a very psychedelic kind of trip, so a VR mode for Mario Bros. Wonder would be quite the trip. Playing with some chat homies, excellent, man, excellent. Yeah, like I said, offers on the table. If you have any clips you'd like to share, what's up, Ephemeris? Good to see you, bud. It's a delightful fever dream. It's kind of fun to see Nintendo embracing weird, you know? Like, I guess weird was very much prevalent in parts of Odyssey, but they were playing it kind of safe for a bit with Mario 3D World, Mario 3D Land, New Super Mario Brothers, Wii. Like, those were all cool games, and I love 3D World and 3D Land, but they weren't that weird. They were just like adventure with Mario and the gang, and you know, cool level design and cool power-ups. It was all fantastic. But I'm grateful that they're saying, yo, they're just fucking like snorting various illicit substances, just like, oh, yeah, now we're gonna fucking eat an elephant power-up, and there's gonna be flowers that talk to you. Yeah. We gotta discard 2 items. Man, I'd hate to discard this thing. We could discard the bottle of water, or the empty water, for that matter. Empty bottle, that is. We'll see. We'll cross the bridge when we get there. Let's see if we can find some other useless items first. We have 5 funds. We could just buy a couple of useless things. But first, we will go to the apartments. We're, I guess, going to get some information about this ramen shop. The mystery we're working on right now, if you don't recognize this one, Shake, or if anybody else doesn't, this is the cursed ramen shop. There's a ramen shop that's opened up, and the people that eat the ramen, they become obsessed with it, and they stuff themselves full of it to the point of illness. And the person that proctors the ramen, the shop owner, seems awfully suspicious. There's something off about the food, and the food critic that is being interviewed for this program describing the ramen shop, his description makes our stomach churn, even though he has a crazed, manic look in his eye. So we're going to investigate the apartments. It's a mobile game. Oh, gotcha. Okay. It's a bootleg, so the game itself was bootleg. Yeah, I mean, there's like Champions of Aether, I think. There's Slap City. There's like kind of the off-brand Smash Bros. Inspired games. Of course, there's Multiverses, the DC game. There's the Nickelodeon fighting games. You know, there's the more official attempts at making something similar. But yeah, like something that's like a scrungy-ass bootleg. There's one that I'm a big fan of called Supra. Hold on. Is that a Supra? Supra Smash Bros. Brothers Ultimatum. Yeah. This one's good. We played this during last year. Actually, we played this during the Extra Life Marathon last year, and we might bust it back out again this year because it's a trip. It's pretty silly, and it's extremely dumb, and it's kind of meant to look shitty on purpose. Like, that's kind of a low-res screenshot, but I mean, it's absurd. There's a bunch of anime characters. Pepsi Man is in it. It's a time. It's a fucking time, all right. But it's like more fun than it should be. There's also a bunch of them. There's Super Smash Bros. For the Z64 and Intellivision system, which was the first one. Then there was Super Smash Bros. What was it? I can't. There was another one. I don't know. I can't even remember. I think I've still got Ultimatum installed though. It might even be on my desktop here. Looking around, I don't see it, but oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, I just found it. So there's a few of them, and they're all very silly. Back to this one. Whoop. Improv weapon. That's a good point too, Shake. That's a good way to just get a couple of branches and broken bottles. PlayStation All-Stars, yeah. Yeah, in some ways at least. Very much inspired by Smash. I heard it was pretty cool. I never played it myself, but yeah, I heard it was cool, but just kind of fell flat after a bit. Magical Battle Arena. Oh, that's cool. As a yeah. Yeah, Budo Tenkaichi. Which, yeah, I guess is the Dragon Ball fighting games. Dragon Ball Z fighting games. By the way, potential encounter. Oh, shit. Oh, well, that wasn't the one I was hoping it would be. We just lost money. Which is unfortunately. Staying up late investigating the current case, increase your electricity bill. Really? Like, having a light bulb or two being on for a couple more hours makes us lose... What is that? That's 40%. 40% of our money. That's wild. Fucking electricity bills are wilding out here. Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be the big one. I was hoping that was going to be an encounter with a certain lad. A clandestine encounter with something truly evil. Because we are working on trying to unlock some extra Steam key giveaways for this game. And that entails having an encounter, a survived, encounter with something truly evil. So that of course means we have to initiate seeing the guy in the first place. That's okay, though. We'll have more apartment opportunities. See the restaurant through the staircase's window. Watch the door for hours, but never see any of the cooks ever enter or leave. They just live there? Hard to say. Electric company is fucking gouging. Yo, speak of the goddamn devil, here he is, the man himself, Mr. Ooh. Mr. Triple O Man himself. It's the O Man. What's in that picture? Something truly evil has you in its grasp. Oh shit. That's what we like to see. Now this is an encounter that is bad by every measure, but in our case we want this encounter because again we have a challenge we're striving for. We were able to get a copy of this game, a review copy of this game via Dare Drop, and since I signed up for an extra challenge that says, yo, we gotta fucking have a clandestine encounter with something truly evil and survive it and make it delicious, hopefully. The only truly way to investigate is to get into the restaurant ourselves. It's the only way. Which for some reason also has us investigate the apartments. Not sure how that works out, but there you go. The weird thing about the encounter with something truly evil is that there actually is no way to defeat him in combat that I am aware of, at least. So you have to sate him otherwise. To feed him. Now I can feel the cold coming on. That was unfortunate strength check. Our strength is kind of lousy, unfortunately. Now it's even lousier. And now to downtown. We're not the only one wanting to try it for ourselves. You stand in line for hours, your questions fall on deaf ears, and you're shunned. No one's got anything. Now, we don't have any weapons, so maybe shopping wouldn't be the worstest idea. Steak knife, not a bad one. Camera is quite good. Camera's quite good. Steak knife is dexterity based. We are pretty good with dexterity. Yeah, I'll buy the steak knife. And what's more, I will equip it. If we find ourselves in the woods, that thing might come in real handy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my understanding is that it's going to be not an easy fight. Not an easy fight. Or not an easy situation, but it won't be like the standard combat kind of situation, at least. Okay, let's investigate downtown. We got a steak knife, and a bottle of water, and a medical kit, and a pocket full of dreams. All right, so we could take a ride or we could decide to walk. Last time I took a ride and I think it was okay. This time I will try the walk just to see. And it takes some extra time, of course. Trade-off. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and blood, maybe. Questionable. Questionable indeed. Let's investigate downtown again. Don't see anyone on the street. It was crowded just a minute ago. Gotta get the fuck out of here. My brain hurts a little bit, but the game has been not too mean to us yet. One ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. Now, I suspect we're nearing the end here. We haven't had any encounters. Let's think about this. We've already had the mail thing happen, and that got us nowhere. I'm gonna scroll up the chat a little bit. We've already had the mail delivery thing happen, and that got us nowhere. We, of course, had the encounter with the struggling artist. That got us the one we want. So Elgaso said, yeah, struggling painter, which we know about. Mail day, we already saw that one. Unfinished painting, and then oddly shaped package. I'm trying to think, do I want to grind out a bit more in the apartments? I think that could at least get us unfinished painting. Oddly shaped package, I think, would be downtown. I think downtown is going to have us... That would be like actually making progress. So I'm going to go back to the apartments for a bit. Investigate for a little bit. I mean, unless we could get the mail day one twice in one run. I don't know if there's anything that says we can't. But I'm trying to up the odds. And also, if we could maybe get an encounter so I could just scrounge for some random weapons, that'd be nice. I'll get the expensive one. I'm always too scared to see what the cheap one does. I'm sure it's gonna be something bad. Is our neighbor here? They are, but they're too busy to hang out with us. Okay. Every time I see the nose, I'm always worried it's like blood. Like a little bit of blood out under the nose. I think it's a nose ring. Like a nose piercing. So do some more extra investigation around the apartments. Trying to find more things that could potentially link us to something truly evil. But instead, we get something else. Faulty elevator. The doors open suddenly. A tall woman standing in the darkness. Never seen you. Oh my. Cyclops neighbor. No fucking kidding. She hurts our reasons. No raisins. So I'll improvise a weapon. And then I will also stab the shit out of her with my steak knife. 4 damage. 60% chance to hit is not great. Not great. It's gonna take 56 time. There we go. So we got a branch. We still missed. Great. Alright. I will do one more improv. Yeah, she hits with reason exclusively. Broken bottle. And we did extra damage. Good shit. 60% chance to hit. It's not the bestest. Oops. I think that's probably our best bet. See what this does? More against? I guess she's just weak to slashing damage is what it comes down to. That one eye, that one gigantic eye. Can we also talk about the enormous mouth? Enormous mouth. Yeah, we got full damage on that one. Oh, I'll kick. And then I'll kick again. Just 2 guaranteed kicks for no reason. Cyclops neighbor. Alright, so this time... Oh, we got tiny cuts, by the way. No effect. No effect. A little sus that it says no effect. A little sus, as they say. Trade in has no use. It's no use. So we dumpster dove in the dead of night, looking through the restaurant's garbage. Vile pulp. Chunks of meat look like promising samples. We pick up some meat. Rancid meat of an unknown source. Disgusting. There's no use option, mercifully. What that mouth do? What that eyeball do is one thing, but what that mouth do, though? Alright, well, I could keep grinding away in the apartments, but I don't know. I think we've already started to lose some stamina, some steam here, rather. Let's go back to downtown and continue the main quest line. See how that takes us. Or where it takes us, rather. The road twists and turns. We need a map, but we don't got one, so we're gonna get lost. We spent a bunch of extra time. The doom counter increments. End up on the main street as the passage. The blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. I thought it said blighted neighbor. I was like, oh, there's somebody like afflicted with some horrible disease. Red Bull is pushed in your face. So crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. Jesus. Find a little girl crying alone on the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says she can't find her mom. Spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. Girl starts screaming to get the girl away. Or she starts screaming to get the girl away. The girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Ooh, that's fucking spooky, Jesus. It's fucking spooky. She's like, not this one. This keeps happening. So we got experience, but I guess this slammed in our face for our stamina a little bit. Do you think she said it like in a perfectly mature voice? Like, not like a little girl, like, mommy, mommy, but she was like, I will take it from here. With the slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. Probably because we completed the dumpster dive bonus challenge. It was just an aggressive nose boot, that's all it was. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. Handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Vial and meat, of course. Look at the charts and cannot believe your eyes. Standard test detects nothing, but drops of human blood reveal something horrible. This thing is alive. It has a soft pulse. Your friend leaves you the papers, muttering an excuse and preparing to flee town on the next train. Can't say I blame them. Preparing for a fight, march down to the restaurant, but you find no eldritch horror to duel. Instead, nothing but a gap in the street. It disappeared. Now that the jig is up, now they've been discovered, they fucking flew the coop. Ignore the distraught customers still lining up where they remember the entrance. Desperate to get a fix. Something glistening where the kitchen used to be. You look at the chunk of meat and then jump back. As it flexes, it opens a weary eye, grins, and wanders off on stubby little black claws. I'm imagining like Looney Tunes sound effects here. So the chunk of meat is alive enough. You hear the weird ramen breathing in its bowl. You can only stop to throw up on the street. Gross. But that is the best ending. That is the best ending. Good shit. And we got the level up. Hell yeah, brother. So now, folklore studies. We're kind of building towards dexterity, so anything that's dexterity is good. Forgetting spells regains extra reason. That might just be it. Additional damage against ghost and eldritch enemies. Damn, these are both good. These are both really good. I'll definitely take the dexterity. So a steak knife is a dex-based weapon. And our strength is god-awful. Oh, we're fundless. Oh, is that because of the ending we took, maybe? Well, we spent extra... Maybe that's how it works, like we spent extra money to get the best ending. Oh, shit, that's not good. Additional damage against skills. The problem with this one... Well, actually, no. This would actually work because we have... We have a sharp weapon. I think I'll get second sight. Something truly... Yeah? He might be, although, again... Something truly evil. I think like combat is straight up disabled with that guy. I think you can damage him with spells, but I think his health is like infinite. So I'm not quite as worried about dealing with him. But other Eldritch things. I mean, Eldritch and Ghost enemies are bad. Like, they're crappy to deal with. So this would make something crappy less crappy. So that is worth it, I think. Find a new place to buy equipment. Well, I think that's okay. Well, I mean, I guess it's okay. We don't have a choice because I don't think the shop opens back up ever. Shop additional action is disabled. I think it's disabled now for the rest of this run. It's a shame. Got a key. I will drink my drink. Get some stamina back. Then I will go back in here. Get another hit of it. And then I will do a regain my brain, please boost. So the default transfer girl outfit is fine. What about the casual shirt? I'm feeling very casual right now. What can I say? Of course, we already got the funds from here. Being out of money is no fun because there's encounters that can happen that are very unpleasant when you're out of money. But only so much we can do about that, now isn't it? Implanting dog teeth into human patients. The normal stuff, of course. Totally normal. Let's do some investigating then. So, the botanist one. Bulletin one. Little arms. That's one we just did with lots of... Actually, yeah, that one would have us go to the apartments a lot. Let's do the abnormal arms one, especially because there's a potentially more gooder ending we could potentially strive for with this one. An ending A, if you will. An ending A, LMAO. Yeah, can't buy stuff, unfortunately. Can't buy stuff from the shop. Yeah, it doesn't even let us click into that, unfortunately. So investigate downtown first. An empty bottle smashes on the wall behind you. A masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Just a generic rioter. Nothing appearing to be off about her. I don't see any extra appendages or extra third eyes. Speaking of which, I have a bunch of tiny cuts. Because of my my dainty self. 21 HP is not a small amount. So 80% chance to hit is quite good. It could be quite gooder. I do 2 of each. I can do 1 at the end. Okay, that's good. Looks like one of the available characters. It does look like one of the playable characters. One of the earlier characters we played as previously, actually. So yeah, what a coincidence. I think that's our best course of action. So the enemy was weak against this health, which is good. We fucked her up real good, but then she assaults me. Did 3 of all to me. I'm gonna do the same thing. Actually, if we're doing 6 damage guaranteed, if I do that. See our kicks any better? No, that's all about the same. So if I do guaranteed 6 damage. Same either way. Yeah, we're gonna take her out. Easy peasy. Looks like the swimmer, it does. We got a prescription. I'll do specific. Where could you fill a prescription like this? The hospital, I guess? Let's try it, actually. I'm kind of curious. Doctor's office or corridor A. I don't actually know what corridor A is. Does anybody happen to know if I'm correct by assuming that for this prescription I would want to go to the doctor's office? Unless there was like a separate pharmacy area. Because hey, you don't go to the doctor's office to get a pharmacy or to get a prescription filled. Let's try this one. Nurse walks past you in a hurry. There's a morgue. Take the elevator. See if there's anything clickable. Take the elevator. Eerily silent. Yeah, I've never gone this far here. Patient room. Shouldn't bother the recovering patients. How about the morgue? Morgue door is closed. Okay, I guess doctor's office. Additional actions. Prescription? And I say like expensive pharmacy drug. Huh. Yeah, I really just assumed to be the hospital, maybe. Like if they would have a pharmacy inside. Because that's not usually how it works in real life. Usually there's like not a full-on pharmacy inside of a hospital. Usually you have to go elsewhere for one of those kinds of things. I mean, while I'm here, can I get my tiny cuts dealt with? Of course, I have no money. Can't afford that. Yeah, dude. Cries in American healthcare. Too fucking real, man. You feel the skull is observing your every move. Yeah, no options that I can tell, unfortunately. Yeah, if anybody has any suggestions. Village, mansion, pharmacy, side school, hospital. Yeah, hospital is my best bet. Maybe there's just a random encounter where the pharmacy thing can come in handy. Prescription, that is. Oh well. NBD. Continue traveling to apartments and trying maybe for more evil, truly evil things. Truly outrageous, truly evil things. Oh shit! Unfinished painting, it goes up by 2. Oh fuck! This is exciting. While examining the ransacked room of your recently half-deceased friend, right? He's getting closer. Oh shit! City planning. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Agasso. It's getting closer. So, this is the point where I'm gonna bust out the wiki. Because there's something that you can... There's a couple options. There's a couple options. You see a dude peeking through? When I see this... Oh, you mean this thing up here. This thing up here, maybe, yes. Recently half-deceased friend. Oh, you're right. I conflated the wrong part of the wrong sentence. Recently deceased friend, half-painted picture. Yeah, I was like so excited. I was speaking so quickly and like I was so excited. I was going so fast. I was going too fast and I ate too much ass. Happens to the best of us. All right, let's get this. Let's get this then. I am going to bust out the wiki. World of horror, something truly evil. So I want to make sure this is a golden opportunity. I want to make sure I don't fuck this one up. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you, buddy. Anthony joins in just in time to hear me say something like a dingus. Like a dang old dingus. Right, so... Where is it? There we go. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm looking at. We can all look at it together. The spirit of togetherness. Alright, so... trying to close these annoying ads. So you can see this, I think. Yeah. Our demise is here. So this is a sneak peek of what to expect about this fella. So in order to escape it, you must sate it. He disables the usage of offensive actions. So we'll have to like sacrifice our mind and body to be able to escape an encounter with this lad. And also don't click the die for me option because that's not a good time. Not a good idea. So, how do we attract him? There's a couple of methods. So we've done the struggling artist. Got it up to 1, so we're good there. Unfinished painting, we're set. Mail day would also need to be seen, which would bring it up to 3. And then downtown, we go until we see the oddly shaped package, which raises it to 4. And then you'll just kind of run into him. Or this one here. Struggling artist. Yeah. Investigate the apartments until you get 2 of the above 3 events, until your attraction counter is at 2, which it is. Once the count is to 2, go home and rest twice. He knows where you live. And that'll raise it up to 4. And then continue the mystery. You'll eventually find him randomly. Yeah, continue investigating locations until you randomly run into him. So, I think if we're doing this right, there was the fella again. Resolve the event. We're up to 2. I like how it's 2 question mark, by the way. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna rest. Oh, he's on the monitor? Oh, shit. I wonder, like, where else this fella is lurking, but he's on the monitor for sure. Saw, like, a little silhouette of him. Spider. Teensy spider. Spider for babies, just kind of slinking down right now. Escort him elsewhere. Random envelope. Escort him elsewhere. It's like it's a small enough spider. It's like it's harmless, but it's doing him building a web like right where my face is. Kind of rude. Visible when you peep outside the apartment. Ooh, I definitely got to do that. Oh, I guess that would have to be. That'd have to be back in the home base though. Use the water and take a bath. Well, like the downside is when you go home to rest. There's no option to like take a bath and check the peephole and check the radio. It's not like the full home experience. This is just like a brief home experience. You sit on a couch and read your favorite book. What's that? Something evil knows where you live. It sure does. So now it's raised up to 4. Our stats are pretty dang good. We just have to continue investigating things normally. Hope we run into him before we take too much other damage. We should be able to do this thing. Okay, I'm going to very quickly double check that page to make sure I kind of get a gist of how to do this fight. We'll have to sacrifice stamina or reason 2 at a time. Basic gist, I think, is we have to sacrifice our brain and our body twice each. I think that's what sates him and allows us to get the fuck out of Dodge. So I'm just kind of refreshing myself on how this is supposed to work. Anyway, back to the apartments we go. We're gonna investigate the apartments. Oh, look at that! A little caricature of ourself is replaced by a chibi something truly evil fella. Now we get this one. We're losing some reason from this. We get money, so no longer are the fellas that are trying to steal our kidneys show up. That's something. That is something. We'll discover something the police missed. Oh, there's something right there. Decided to take the rarely used stairs. But we get to fight one of these guys. Yeah, Twisted Corpse. Twisted Corpse, one of our favorites. And of course, he is a ghost, apparently. And we just took a perk that helps us deal with ghosts. Only 4 damage though, which is not great. So we're gonna lose 3 reason, which I'm not very happy about. Is there any other option? I could throw money at him. We don't have much though. If I threw money at him, that's all we'd be able to do. I couldn't even do it twice. It would do 9 damage, but we're doing 8 damage here with 2 severs. Now we do have a spell. The spell only ups our strength, and our strength is garbage anyway. Honestly, I should just forget the spell. So, could try dodging. I hadn't thought about dodging, honestly. Drastically lowers the hit chance of an enemy. We could try. We could dodge, and we could, like, do 1 hit. Drastically reduces. I wonder how much drastic is. Or should I just do like 2 attacks and call it a day, and just, you know, tank the fact that we're taking 2 hits. Because the problem is if this does 4 damage, so that's 8 damage. And if I do 8 damage now, that means I can do 8 damage next time and kill him guaranteed. So it's like, do I just kind of accept the fact that we're gonna take a hit? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning. Mr. Corpse takes a step back. He did try to grab at us. Succeeded. Or grabbing at us, of course. Finish him. We finished him. Resolve combat. Complaining about her missing underwear. Definitely coming on to us. We appreciate that, though. We're all visual learners here. Come on, something truly evil. Okay, last time we were here, we tried to calm her down and it didn't work. We didn't have the Riz. This time we're gonna check the bathroom. Succeeded. You don't enter the bathroom. Instead, you go straight to the building's boiler room. One pipe coming from the ground looks like it was welded to the central system recently. Where does it lead? Good question. Complaining about weird noises coming from the vents. Like that picture of the eyeball zoomed in. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. It's this one. So calling the police, I think, raised the doom counter. This one, I think, lowered our reason or our stamina. I'll do this one. It draws an unfamiliar blood symbol on the front door. Very rude. Come on, big man. Rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone's trying to get in. Well, that's terrifying. This is not the thing I thought it would be, but it is terrifying. Apartment stalker. Oh, great. All these new enemy encounters. You hold onto your steak knife, preparing for combat. Yeah. Familiar blood symbols. Yeah, like dick butt. Everyone knows dick butt. Drawing a blood dick butt would be a you know, a bold choice, I suppose. Maybe not one I'd personally recommend. But it's something. So this guy's all about stamina damage. Yeah, give the Reason a break, please. Reason took a bit of a beating earlier. So 60% chance. Ugh, not the bestest. Not the bestest. And our damage is not great. We need a lot of hits to take this guy down. Can I throw the prescription at him? No, I cannot. I will eventually be able to throw the water bottle. I cannot throw the medical kit at him either, though. As funny as that is. That's much more likely. We prepare our attack. Bam. Or, let's see. How much are we left with? I could do 1 focus. Bam. Then 2 focus. This is bam. But even then, your next attack, and I'm assuming it does not carry over into the next attack. What if I did this? What if I did guaranteed big, and then either a 60% small or a 80% like kick? Maybe that's the kill. That's the way to do it. That's 8 damage guaranteed. 8, well, not guaranteed, but 8 damage pretty dang guaranteed. And I can actually up the ante further by doing a double focus kick. Or a single, or actually, yeah, double focus. You know what? Yeah, do a double focus attack with weapon. That raises the ante pretty highly, I think. There we go. Let's do that. I got a concussion, by the way. -1 knowledge. Joke's on you, I was already a dumbass. It's like in that Futurama episode when the slugs tried to latch onto Fry's brain, but... Like, sorry, man, you got nothing to slurp up in there. Sorry about you, bro. Same energy. Same energy. Yeah. Same thing there. I'm coughing up blood now. Jesus Christ, when it rains, it pours, man. Minus... Ah, dude, that's the one I need! Alright, we're gonna have to, like, deal with this, then. Let's use it. And I'm gonna use... Oh, you can throw the bandages. That's hilarious. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. That's one I would really rather not deal with. Bandage this wound, please and thank you. There we go. I love that you can throw the bandages as an offensive weapon. That's hilarious to me. Alright, so no, I'm not sure how a bandage is used for coughing up blood. I'm just assuming we put the bandage over our mouth so the blood, I mean, it still is exiting our internal organs, but it's not getting outside. It's not getting too far away, I suppose. The orange juice runes are a lot nicer. You just eat the bandages. Yeah, I would, that's how we would describe it whenever me and the boys would be playing Payday 2. Whenever we would eat, we would call it eating from the bandages or eating from the medical kit. Like I'm just taking a big old bite out of syringes and gauze. All right, so I think we have what we need to finish this fight because we have, again, our dexterity is fixed. So let's do guaranteed big attack and then boosted. Actually, I think even a kick would work. Yeah, a kick would be plenty. So we'll do a double boosted kick. And there we go. Apartment Stalker has gotten the heck out of Dodge. Oh, what's up, Zycat? What's with the item photos? We got a baseball bat, by the way. The item photos, so I'm guessing you mean like just the stuff up here. A new weapon. I'm guessing the baseball bat is probably a strength-based weapon. It is. And the damage is, strangely enough, identical to steak knife. It is slower, but has a better chance to hit. Look at that face. It's a something truly evil face, by the way. We could sell it, or we could use it as a thrown weapon against bad guys. Yo, Indif, what's up, bud? But now I can't read it. Jesus Christ. That's delightful. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, the item photos, yeah. No, I'm assuming you're like just talking about the stuff we have equipped up here. Because, yeah, we have a number of things at our disposal. I think I actually might go ahead and drink this bottle of water. Look how all the items... Oh, I see what Zycat meant. Zycat says, like, yo, what's going on here? Why do all the items look like a severed something truly evil face? That's probably what Zycat was getting at. I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you were getting at, yeah. So what's happening here? I am intentionally trying to initiate a fight with something truly evil. Yeah. Yeah, I'm intentionally trying to pick a fight with something truly evil. Not because I have a death wish, but because I'm trying to unlock not an achievement per se, but we'll call it a challenge or a meta achievement. It's all to get some new giveaways. I got a review copy of this game through Daredrop. And if I survive an encounter with something truly evil, we'll get 3 Steam keys for this game to give away to viewers. And it's exciting. This is what baseball bats look like. I had a feeling. Yeah, I had a feeling. I call it gamer intuition. Oh, I never did go to the other location, did I? The, something location? I actually can't even read that. The blood splatters are getting in the way. Let's investigate. We'll check the vent. We'll get this vent crawler lad again. Lucky us. Tape the knife to the bat. That is a good idea. Get a motherfucking duct tape item that puts it all together for us. So I'm gonna throw the baseball bat. I could also throw the empty bottle. Let's see. What kind of damage can we do to this guy? 57% is rough. That is rough. Jesus. And the damage is also not that good. He has 3 stamina. I need to kill this guy in 4 rounds if I have a hope of surviving. And the problem is thrown weapons don't do that much damage usually. So this is a case where maybe like the thrown items would have actually been a little bit more helpful. The perk that gave us more thrown items, that is. Or more damage for thrown items. Can't run from this encounter. Much as I wish that I could. Power of 33. At least it's just stamina damage this time, which is good. Yeah, that's one we chose. We're concussed, but knowledge is of no consequence right now, at least. No spells no spells available. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can do a prepared stab, and then a focused. Hold on. Can I do another big stab? No. So a focused. Oh, whoops. Regular attack. So it's a pretty good chance of doing 9 damage. Let's see how that goes. Missed that second attack. Alright, I'm gonna throw a baseball bat. It's a shame because this item... Well, I guess I can't sell it right now. Oh, because the shops are closed, right? Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think the shops are unavailable. So funds don't have too much of a bearing in that sense. So I think it did a little bit of damage. I'll throw the empty bottle too. Oh man, I really want to keep that if I can help it. Of course, we'll eventually get the desperate option, or what's it called? Desperate maneuver? Desperation move, whatever it's called. We'll get this thing. We'll get whatever this thing is called once our health gets to 3 or below. Throw the bandages. We could throw the bandages. Neither items. I would rather not throw any of them if I can help it, but looking quite dire indeed. Let's see how this does. Okay, I got the full damage there. I really don't have much of a choice here. We have to land. If we land both attacks, that's 9 damage. That leaves them at 4. Then we have a guaranteed win. We'll be limping away, but it will be a guaranteed win regardless. So let's try the same thing. Do you have the desperation attack available? Not yet, unfortunately. That only becomes available once something gets down to 3 or lower. Stamina or reason. We don't need it because it's at 4 HP, so we do a guaranteed regular attack, and then I kick him for no reason at the end. So the vent crawler has been resolved. And I think that was the same ending, unfortunately. I was hoping to get a new ending, but it seemed pretty similar. The roads are closed out, so now I think that means the doom counter goes up more when you travel to certain places outside the city. It is a thing to consider. We get a level up? We did. We diddly did. So we've been doing a dexterity build. We have charisma. Our charisma could use some work. Knowledge is actually quite high. Ghost connection. Completing a mystery grants a random spell. That actually, it does sound kind of nice. That does sound kind of nice. Yeah, that sounds cool. Let's go with that one. Increased stamina. Oh shit, you're right. I should have spent it. You're right. I should have spent that increasing stamina. That's okay. That's okay, because we can always rest. The doom counter is not that dangerous. So yeah, stamina is the thing we need to. We're the most worried about. Now the good news is we have a couple options to raise our stamina up back a little bit. By the way, Physics Cat, the man, the myth, the cat, the legend. Thank you, my man. Physics Cat, you're too good to me, man. Thank you so much for that raid. We had freaking what's his face? Good old Shake the Box raid us earlier. And then Physics Cat says, I'm coming in hot. I'm gonna do a raid as well. Thank you, El Gasso, shouting out our boy. Mentions more Jagged Alliance 3, fantastic. Physics Cat, of course, has been jumping back and forth between Doom. Why did I say Diablo? Between Doom 2, Custom WADs, and Jagged Alliance 3. You already know what I'm about to ask, by the way. Physics Cat, if you got any clips you want to share, I'd be more than down to see them. Would be more than overjoyed to see them. As Physics Cat's got the good stuff. He plays great games and is very good at the games he plays. And Shake, if there's anybody from Shake's community, or if Shake the Box, if you're listening in yourself, you are also more than welcome to share any clips if you have any that you'd like to share tonight. No pressure, obviously. It's a no pressure kind of sitch. No pressure situation, but if you've, like I said, the offer is on the table. If you got anything funny you wanna show off. And next outfit is Teen Witch. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, always down for the cool goth vibes. Badass. And we're going to take a bath. And we are going to fill up the bottle of water. Drink it. And yes, this bottle of water looks like a beheaded demon. That is very normal. And then we're going to get some extra stamina back. So that's good. All very well and good. So yeah, the ramen shop. Allegedly could cure any health problem. Allegedly. Light switch does nothing. It's a nice day outside. Still, the something truly evil encounter is something we're waiting for. I was informed that he can sometimes appear briefly when you look in the peephole. Sometimes you see a face out here, but not always. Keep checking the peephole. Just our creepy neighbor, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, refreshing and not creepy, totally. Yeah. Nothing to show tonight. Gotcha. Well, if you change your mind, or if anybody from your community says otherwise and has something they'd like to share, like, oh, Physics Cat, don't forget there was this one goofy moment that you're trying to forget, and for you it was cringe, but for us we loved it. If it's one of those situations. Yeah, I'm not seeing it unfortunately out here. What about on the TV? We've already seen this one too. I'm just looking for, like, this is a rare opportunity. It's not very often when we get the Doom counter, or not the Doom counter, the what's it called? The something truly evil counter raised up this high. So I'm looking for situations where we can see something in the background, because there's just those little moments where you're like, huh, that's kind of fucked up. Like, why does that look so weird? At the end of the hallway, yeah. Yeah, that's just a thing that's just always there. Not always there, but it's like a frequent appearance. Just two eyes in the end of that hallway. Maybe because we killed the elevator demon or something. Maybe he's not there anymore. Why does the character have scars on her face? It's because she got fucked up by a previous fight. Our stamina normally is a max of 17. Now it's at a hot 6. And we got cut up. Although the tiny cuts are independent of this thing. It's very thematically appropriate that we have the tiny cuts minor injury and our person looks fucked up. But yeah, that just happens. It's like in Doom, how like the guy looks messed up as he takes more damage, that kind of thing. Alright, so we want to take a quest that will go a little bit easy, as easy on us as possible. And I'm thinking maybe the Bulletin one. Crimson Cape. Bulletin one. Yeah, we've never done the best ending for the Bulletin. What's it called? Challenge or mystery. Also, Weed Powder pops up in YouTube. Appreciate you joining in, Weed Powder. Hope you're doing well. 100% MS Paint. I don't know if it's 100% MS Paint, but my understanding, yeah, is that a whole bunch of it was made in MS Paint. And I can kind of see it. I mean, there's very much a bitmap kind of vibe going on for sure, at least visually. Like, aesthetically, that is. I don't know if some of it was later touched up with other applications, but I think, yeah, a lot of the base images, at least, made with MS Paint, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Augusta, stab the internet. Yeah, let's go and do this one. It's a pretty cool one. It's a pretty cool one, and I think it'll give us ample opportunities to encounter something truly evil. And once again, we are working on trying to unlock some extra Steam keys to give away for this game. We're unlocking not 1, not 2, but 3 Steam keys to give away. So if all goes according to plan, if we can encounter something truly evil and survive, and walk away from the experience intact, then we'll get 3 Steam keys to give away. I'm going to rest at least a few times because our stamina is definitely fucked up. Something evil knows where you live, though. Be careful. Gonna rest one more time because we were advised that you want your stamina and your strength, or I'm sorry, stamina and reason to be above 9 if possible. So now it's up to 10. Hopefully that's enough. Vlad the Impaler of Animal Justice Weed Powder. I respect it. I respect it. Let's go ahead and follow the prompts of where they want us to go and hope that we can encounter the scary lad along the way. You'll note that, yeah, we rested up, our stamina is better, and now our Goth Waifu GF looks a lot more healthy, which is good. Do I want to get a friend to help us? Maybe. Maybe a friend would be good. Go to the schoolyard. Have you heard about the computer program? It's relevant for this quest. Yeah, I will ask you to join us. How about you? How'd you do on your English exam? I don't go to the school. Waiting for class to begin, they seem relaxed. Ooh, reading about a horror manga about spirals. I've got a good feeling about you. How about you? Give me a break. Okay, well, we got 2. More Riz, and more Riz. Hey, look at that. Well, I was saying earlier that my charisma was lacking. Now I've got friends that makes up for my lack of Riz. So it all twerks out. So now I'm leading a gaggle. I'm leading a gaggle of normal school children as my little chibi something truly evil character leads the charge. And now we get to fight a time warp fella. Oh, no, we don't. We just have a reason hurt. Our brain hurts a little bit. Usually when we have that, that means we have like a time traveler that we're fighting. Some kind of like incorporeal, not quite there time travel dude. Impossible angles and such. Yeah, World of Riz. Helping to improve your flyers, says Weed Powder. Very nice. Weed Powder, rather. That's good. That's good, Weed Powder. That sounds like you're making some progress, but glad to hear it. That sounds really nice. By the way, the counter's up to 6 question mark. I guess every time you sleep, the counter goes up more, increasing its likelihood that much more. Alright, to the downtown we go. We just need to see this lad. We just need to see this lad. We know what must be done. We know how to do it. Just gotta get the fuck out of Dodge. Do we follow the weird man? Do we do nothing? I will follow the weird man. We succeeded. Okay. The door we've actually never succeeded in following him. The door opens and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep inside you're relieved. So, succeeding perception means that we lost Doom, yeah. Oh, we lost Doom. Oh! Oh, that is nice, yeah. That never happens, honestly. Yeah, 6-ish? I don't know. We're just making numbers up. Playing Dungeons and Dragons. Playing Dungeons and Dragons while eldritch beasts are forming to, like, plunge the world into darkness is very appropriate, actually. Very appropriate. Back to the apartments we go, then. Does our neighbor want to join us? I will always try. I'll always try, but I think Kana can only join on that one quest, and only that one quest. Some Cultist Simulator vibes, yeah. Cultist Simulator, rather. This game is like, it's a point-and-click adventure game. It's point-and-click choose-your-own-adventure roguelike. That's how I would describe it, and it's quite good. It's quite good, and there's like moments that are genuinely spooky. Like there's moments where you're like, oh fuck, that's fucked up. Do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? He says. The voice near the line. You don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Do I listen or do I hang up immediately? Hang up immediately. Nah, we still lost reason. That's a shame. Wired Preacher. No annoying timers like in Cultist Simulator. I never have played Cultist Simulator. Oh, Dexter's awake, by the way. Let's get the doggy. Yeah, I've never played Cultist Simulator. I've watched some people stream it. It looks pretty cool. It does look pretty tough, though. Yeah, Kana's a cool. They're a good bean. Because yeah, this whole quest run right now, there's a cult. There's a cult, or not even a cult, but there's like a message board. This is like early internet stuff. There's like a message board where people visit it, they get entrenched in its community, and they love it. They like obsessively check it, and then at some point they kill themselves. And like they're saying, like the suicide rate continues to climb. It's like we need to find this bulletin board, we need to take it down, find the source of it, like see who's responsible, that kind of situation. That's the mystery we're solving here. We've already done this mystery a few times, so I'm kind of fast-tracking through the details. We're more focused on the investigations, kind of the steps leading us there. This guy again. Okay, I'll listen this time. Useful bits were learned. Oh, but we lost big reason. That sucks. Okay. Humanity is doomed, but we lost the doom counter, which means that's like a free sleep session right there. Something evil still knows where I live. Now it's up to 7. How high can that thing go? Goddamn. Cool vibe of the mechanic. I've heard some people say that too. That yeah, it's not everyone's favorite. Sounds like Physics Cat likes it, yeah, but it's not everyone's favorite necessarily. That's a good point too. But yeah, maybe like internet with a capital I is not like a prop way to describe it. Yeah, more small form internet. Yeah, weed powder remembers the fucking dial-up modem noises. The sounds of internet connecting, yeah, that whole sequence, that whole protocol of being loud and obnoxious. Let's travel to the forest a couple times, by the way, for the side quest. Wait a second, do I want to do that, though? Because, yeah, we're trying to get a different side quest, or a different outcome. Yeah, let's investigate the forest twice. Grouping tree branches, hang over the path. I will get a grip. Still lost reason, though, god damn it. 12 and 12. Alright, I will investigate the forest one more time. It is nostalgic. I've always wanted to find that. I mean, it wouldn't be hard to do, but set that as my ringtone on my phone. Always thought that'd be kind of fun, just for something silly. Silly and goofy. A girl sluggishly walking in your direction. In her eyeball, there's a swarm of disgusting worms. Gross. Worm girl. The size of my eye? Listen. It's not the size of the eye. It's the motion of the oculars. And in this case, her oculars are really struggling here. So we're gonna put her out of her misery. I could send my gaggle of homies to attack her. It would take too much time though. Instead, I will do big damage. Big dammy dams. So one guaranteed big attack. And the other one will still be pretty good. 5 damage, so she will do 3 stamina to us. Which I don't love. But we should be okay. 80%, 80%. 55 and 50. I will do 1, 2, 3. There we go. Infested girl. We got an item. Force note. Cool. I'm gonna stow the empty bottle for now. Yep, it looks just like you. Boop. And I'm gonna go back home and rest because my stamina hurts a little bit. This guy better appear. Gosh darn it, man. Guy better appear. Gonna encounter it at any time. Yeah, so we're just waiting. We're just waiting when it's gonna happen. This game is good, Physics Cat. Also, I know you're a streamer, Physics Cat, obviously. You've heard me proselytize about Dare Drop constantly. There is a Dare Drop campaign for this game, and it is open, I think, for the next, like, 3 weeks or so. So if you wanted to try your hand at it and get some extra giveaways for your buds, I mean, I have no ties to Dare Drop. I don't have to speak well of them, so I'm just choosing to. I like the service a lot. They're some of the games, I'll admit, there's a wide variety of games on there. Some of them are not my cup of tea, but others like this one very much are. Speaking of games that I got through Dare Drop that are my cup of tea, Trepang 2 just today dropped a new DLC which adds a new survival mode that I kind of want to try out. So I might scoop that up at some point. And that's another game we got through Dare Drop, and I love that game. That might have been my favorite game I've played this year, as far as like new games go. God, that game rips so fucking hard. I love it. Love it. Patients took part in art therapy, and now my brain hurts as a result of it. How wonderful. Back to downtown we go. Yeah, totally understandable, Physics Cat. This is a game that very much is worth experiencing. experiencing for sure. But I appreciate you raiding us, buddy. Like I said, Physics Cat's a good dude. We appreciate him. And all the bajillion times he's raided us. He's a good fucking guy. Cool voice. Always loves talking music, which is one of my favorite things. I love talking shop. But to fall asleep standing up, how do you address your weakened state? Buy a coffee, take a nap, jog around the block. I'm thinking that would maybe restore stamina? Maybe one of the, I don't know, one of these would do something. Yeah, hot bath skill is not available. I'll buy a coffee. Nice little pick me up. I was thinking if I'm gonna lose one thing, I'll lose a little bit of funding. That's fine. Now to the village. Should have taken a nap. Oh shit. Oh shit, here it is. Finally. The bell tolls and everything gets dark. Your demise is here. It's the big man. Big man on campus, he says. Something truly evil has found you. Look at this motherfucker. 101 HP. 99 power. If I feel a little bad, like I cheated a little bit by looking up ahead of time how you're supposed to do this. Like, imagine, what if you had no idea about something truly evil and you just happened to get the struggling artist find, and you just happened to find the lost package, and then you slept in your bed and raised the counter up to 4 or 8 in my case, and then you just fucking see this man and you shit your pants so fucking hard, and you see this and you see this and you're like, what the fuck is this? This is one of these things where, like, it makes me wonder, like, what other hyper specific secrets are in this game, because you had to go to very great lengths to find this guy. So I'm just like, what else is there that is just a super well hidden secret in this game? Yeah, just don't pay. Exactly. What's up, FX? It happened to you? Jesus Christ. Extended game over screen. Well, it is if you encounter this lad with not great stats, but I think are going to be okay, because here's how it's going to work. We are going to lose 2 stamina. I can't do multiple things. I'm not going to die for him, by the way. That's not... Yeah, suffer for me, cry for me. I can throw things. I can do all this. Yeah, let's look at him. I'm curious. I didn't even see die for me on here. But yeah, there's suffer for me and cry for me. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to feed him. You're feeding him your anguish. So I feed him... Basically, we have to feed him 2 suffers and then 2 cries. And of course, he damages us along the way. So, it's 120 each. So we can't do multiple things each time, unfortunately. Now, I wonder, what if I do this? What if I, like, brace myself? Brace for impact, it's strength-based. I think that's not great. Dexterity is pretty good, though. His power's 99. I think you can't dodge him. Oh, look at that. It takes too much anyway. We could try to dodge. Sure, let's try to dodge. Requires more. Yeah, you cannot run from something truly... Okay, there's the die for me option. Oh, that's bleed. Oh, I thought it was suffer. I thought it was just 2 suffers. Maybe it's a suffer and a bleed? Well, maybe I should look this up. Ever played, it's YIIK. I don't actually recognize that acronym, unless it's pronounced out loud. Suffer for me or bleed for me? I'm gonna look this up real quick. I just assumed it was 2 of the suffer for me options, but now I'm not so sure. Yeah, exactly. Not much room for mistakes. My thought exactly. My thoughts exactly. So these will enable the actions bleed for me and give up for me, which will set your stamina and reason each to 3. Which I definitely don't want to do. So yeah, the new version method says you must select suffer me and cry for me twice each. If taking this at its word can be trusted, then we just do the suffer for me twice. Yeah, twice each, exactly. And that's it, yeah, so I think that's it. I guess this other mystery option. I'm not sure. Oh, it sets it to 3. I guess like you're preparing yourself to die. I guess thematically it's interesting. We'll do that one. Again, I'm not sure if bracing for impact does a damn thing. Oh, not bracing for impact. Dodging does a damn thing, but we'll try it. Alright, so now... there's the die for me option. I will cry. And then I will dodge. Maybe I'll attempt to dodge. Evil stamina 1, evil reason 1. Yes, I do like the. I mean, I guess a lot of this is in caps lock anyway, so maybe it's not a constant name, but still, the underscores that are present are nice to see. All right. Now we're looking. There's give up for me, which we don't want. So I think if all goes according to plan, we cry for him one more time. No, I'm tempted to dodge, because dodging does not appear to work here. Not surprising, I think that power of 99 means he is guaranteed to hit all the time. So our person's looking pretty messed up. However, there's the die for me option. Give up. Oh, there it is. Something evil is sated. Now, I'm kind of curious. If I also look while I'm at it, can we take a passing glance at this lad before we leave? But I think that's it. Did we? Oh, we did. Oh, you're right. We did dodge the attack that time. Hell yeah. We dodged it twice, apparently, despite his 99 power. Damn, son, that's sick. So good to know that that is something. That is an option, at least. All right, so. Something evil is sated. Just to be clear, the tag is evil encounter. Yes, so we're good there. All right, so just to be clear, if we've done this right, launch the sequence, you successfully run from something truly evil. We fucking did it, fam. I knew we'd get there. I knew we'd get there. It took some grinding. We had to, you know, twerk it out a little bit, but we fucking got that shit. And now, we have to, you know, play the rest of the thing. We're not exactly done with the game proper, and we've put ourselves in a bit of a shitty spot here. You'll note that this is reset, which is nice. But now we're in really shitty shape here. So the run itself is in a bit of a spot, but more importantly, or maybe equally importantly at least, we have 3 Steam keys for this cool game to give away. Give me 1 sec, I'm gonna get the raffle tickets going. Apologies to anybody viewing on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook or Trovo. I have no way of including non-Twitch viewers in this kind of giveaway situation, just because Twitch is the only one that has like a channel points system, which is what I use. But the basic gist is that I'm going to add a raffle ticket channel point redemption, a redemption that says, give me a raffle ticket for this game. It's gonna cost 500 channel points. It's gonna cost 500 channel points. There we go. And it's 1 ticket that gets you in the running for all 3 drawings of this game. So you don't have to redeem 3 tickets or anything. One raffle ticket gets you in on all the drawings for this game. We're gonna have 3 drawings of it, 3 Steam keys. And there we go. So it should be active now. So we'll do the drawing at the end of the game tonight. We'll do the drawing at the end of the game, at the end of the stream tonight, which is probably coming up pretty soon. I'm not going to be going for too much later. Thank you again to Moonspine and to Ogaso and Zycat, a couple others that helped me through that encounter, because that was not an easy encounter, but we fucking got there, man. Fucking got there. Oh, and thank you for clipping that as well, Ogaso. Very helpful. Very helpful about that. So, if you want a chance at getting a cool-ass copy of this game is very good. It's a shame Physics Cat left, because I know he would have loved just a chance at a Steam key for this game. Gonna leave the raffles open for a bit. Boop. And like I said, it's 500 channel points. 500 channel points to get in on the raffle. The one thing is that if you're short on channel points, like if you're watching for the first time ever and you're like, shit, man, how do I get involved? You have to, you don't have to, but one way to get extra channel points is to follow the channel. If you follow, you get 300 right from the get-go. And then as you watch the channel, you kind of accrue them slowly over time. What was that? Don't worry about it. It's like whenever I alt-tab and then click back in, you get this random fella that's smiling because he's so happy to see you. He's so relieved to see you. Alright, the monitor is back to normal. The poster is back to normal. So far as I can tell, things are chill. And the counter is not raising back up, thank goodness. Thank heckin' goodness. Yeah, we survived the encounter. Yeah, I think there used to be a way to kill him before the 1.0 release, but I think that is no longer a thing. I think that has been I think they've shored up the exploits that allow, because I think there was an exploit that you could either just spam spells at him or you could just throw a bunch of shit at him. But now I think even if you damage him, he heals when his health gets below health. Well, it gets below half, that is. Lost some Marie's in there, which is just great. And our face is normal again. Ah, oh, feels good, man. Feels good. And yeah, we got Clouded Ace. What's up, buddy? Playing it as well. It's a good game. It's a very good game. I'm liking it a lot. It's got just all kinds of stuff. Like the something truly evil encounter is, again, it's one of those things you have to work so hard to find, like to even run into. And it makes me wonder what else. Like, what are some other things in this game that are well hidden below the surface? It's pretty crazy, honestly. Old man stops you and invites you into his house. Dusty sorcery books, he says. It can teach you a thing or two about magic. I accept. And I failed a luck check. It was a waste of time. Just up the doom counter. That's a shame. Time to investigate computer. So, I think what I did last time is I said, did you like it so far? I said no. This time I'm gonna say yes. Getting different events. Yeah, different events, different monsters. Just, it's so unpredictable. I'm going to remember the note. The note you found. The voice of humanity. Oh, I think we've already done this ending then. Well, actually, maybe not. Put the phone to our ear. Don't hear words or a voice. They don't need those. It's difficult, but you manage to keep track of which thoughts are yours and which are theirs. Kind of reminds me of that Cowboy Bebop episode where there's the, like... Yeah, it's basically like a VR device that's basically tied to a cult. Recently, I watched that not too long ago, and pretty interesting, actually. Escaped everything that held us back in life. Everyone is here, they say. Purest form of existence, a paradise of connection. Bring humanity together. You need to think carefully about how to respond. What do you guys think? What's up, Chimichanga? I don't want to die. Suffering is human, or you can't save everyone. Ghost in the Shell episode. I could very much see that being a thing they would get into with Ghost in the Shell. Notice moving in. That's cool, Chimichanga. Brain that creates a miniature universe. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't know which one I want to pick. I guess I already know the spoilers. The one that I think is most interesting is probably Suffering is Human. This one's probably the most interesting one that I can think of. Serial Experiments Lane. I don't know. I don't recognize that one. Is that, I guess, an anime series? You want to suffer? Go right ahead. Oh, that fucked us up. Your consciousness dips. Strangling yourself with a phone cord. It assaults your mind, but the struggle brings out strength you didn't know you have. So we lost yeah, you refuse to die. You see that my stamina is empty now. The staticky signal on the other end is harsh to your ear. It always changes into something beautiful. You want to join it. We still have to fight this fucking thing. God damn it. Oh yeah, we're done. This is the run killer right here. Unfortunate. And this guy is really hard to hit. Yeah, I remember this. He's really squiggly, even though it's just a fucking modem. Basically, it's a dial-up modem. and he's very slithery and hard to hit, so I don't see us winning this fight. Now, granted, we do have Desperation and Struggle. And that would do 10. Oh no, 20. It would do 20 damage. That's pretty good. But we missed, right? It's not a guaranteed hit. Fuck. Yeah, that's GG's, I think. We missed both hits, too. Good lord. Good lord. That's okay. We got the main challenge. The problem is we didn't get an ending, though, is the thing. So, we got, like, some new sequences, but we didn't get a new ending, so that's kind of a shame. I do like the idea of us, like, logging into this device, raising the receiver to our ear, and the next thing we know, we're strangling ourselves with a phone cord. This is why freaking cordless phones became the future, became the way of the future previously. Let's do this. If I have any chance of survival, this is dex-based, of course. Dodge, and then prepared big attack. If we have any chance of survival, it's that. Dodge the attack. There you go. You see? You see? Try that again. Dodge, prepared, strike. Save it. Stab together. Abdominal cut. Alright, well, I guess I'll heal that with the... Oh, wait, do I not have the bandages? I have the bandage. I throw the bandage. Fuck you. Can I throw the note? No. Can I throw the prescription? No. Unfortunate. Can I throw the steak knife? I guess I could, but it wouldn't be a good idea. You know what? No. If there's a chance... There's a chance we can dodge our way out of this thing. Unfortunate. Didn't happen. Did not happen. It's a good one, though. Serial Experiments Lane. Yeah, I've never heard of it before. Early internet age, still relevant? Hell yeah. Sounds nice. Yeah. You're right, Argasa. We sacrifice a lot to make the something truly evil happen. But I'm glad we did, because that was a tough challenge. And it's an in-game achievement, which is nice, too. So now... we have whatever that unlocks available to us. Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, I know the one. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. But, the encounter was the final straw. Our brain snapped. I thought it was going to be our stamina that got fucked up, but I guess we've never seen this screen before. It would be comforting to accept you were insane, that no old god is awakening to devour humanity, but the drugs haven't made those horrors disappear. As the tentacles begin to sprout forth and blood oozes from the windows. I'm thinking of that ending, the ending of the base game in Diablo 2 when Marius is in the asylum and Bale visits him. He's like, and he's like, no. I'm not Tyrael, and you have not been imagining this. This is all real. As he goes gently into that dark night. Now this is weird. I'm still very much fucked up, and we got, like, the sad you fucked up screen. Maybe because this isn't technically an encounter? Yeah, exactly. I almost wonder if we discovered a glitch. Skin removal, a new spell, oh boy. Library is disabled. Roads closed, store closed. Everything's just closing down, man. Shit's fucked. No level ups for us. Skin removal. How old is skin gun on my arm? Deals 6 damage, but fucks your reason. Yeah. Could this be a bug? I'm over here like, yo, how far can we push this thing? It was the friendship. Friendship held it together. That's what it is. The power of friendship allowed us to keep going on for a little bit longer. Hey guys, I'm home. Oh, look at this. There's no keys up here. We just picked up a key, but the overlay is not updated. So we're in this half alive, half dead state. There's no doom counter, you're right. There's no date either. Well, I'm gonna take a bath. No water bottle, of course. My reason and my stamina are fucked up. I guess I'll raise my stamina. Because it's more dire. I'm assuming I'm gonna get into a mystery and just auto-die. You're just gonna walk in. It's like that kind of thing where you... It's like the quick warp. Or the wrong warp. It's the wrong warp in Ocarina of Time glitch. Where if that speedrunners use sometimes. It's a way to like set the memory to have a certain value and like a certain... to set a certain address to have a certain value for a certain glitch to set up. Is like you do this timing thing where you use the ocarina at the same time you take damage, and then you warp, and then when the warp animation ends, you're like, all right, I'm here, and then Link dies. So that's what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna warp in, I'm gonna be like, all right, time to start a new mystery. Dead. So that's what I'm bracing myself for. Yeah, creepy neighbor, still doing his thing. TV says, a strange, head-exploded, insane girl walks amongst the living as if she was a normal human being. And she changed... Oh, and she was a goth GF. Now she is a business lady. Wiz86, or WZ86. Oh my god, Sweet Ghost, or Sheet Ghost, rather. Sweet Ghost. Yes, Sheet Ghost is extremely appropriate, given that I am a Walking Dead person. Unlimited power, hell yeah. A ritual that converts stamina damage to doom for the rest of the run. Wow, that's impressive. I don't know if I would ever want to use it because I keep dying from doomy shit, but it is hilarious. So, the cape or the botanist? The botanist. So am I gonna walk in and instantly die? Yep. Time for a new adventure! I mean, I guess I didn't die, but my fucking brain exploded. There it is. So I went insane, just so we're all on the same page. I went insane and physically probably died, because again, my health went to like -6. But I guess maybe the negative of the brain, the negative reason counter hit first. But that wouldn't make sense, because again, the negative stamina was a more negative number, so I'm not sure. Somehow, we went insane, and then we somehow managed to crawl home, went home, took a bath, took a nice hot bath to relieve our bones, changed clothes twice, watched television, checked our peephole on the door, opened the drawers, opened the windows, went to go investigate a botanist, and fucking dropped dead. So there we go. 3 new achievements, 8 new enemies, 7 new events. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hot water helps with your sore muscles. Looking good. That's a nice movie poster. New mystery. Dead. Stamina loss. Oh, it is actually... Oh, it does say stamina loss. Because I thought it was saying that it was like insano times. Yeah, dying from 2 sources at once. I think you're right. Because both of them did get into the negatives. 2 deaths. What if... I don't know if this game tracks number of times dying, that kind of thing. But what if there are indeed 2 deaths? Wouldn't that be some shit?